All right, everybody, welcome once more. It's time for another episode of A Frosty Job, the latest in the Artifact Runner series. We're getting into our third episode here, diving deep into the city of Lagos for some adventures. It's going to be a fun one, an interesting one, and we'll see what our runners are going to be checking out today. But as usual, as we're kind of setting up here, we're going to have everybody introduce themselves and kind of answer a little bit of a problem that they're going to have, a little bit of a running issue. And today's running issue is, of course, going to be an interesting one. But before that, I, of course, must introduce myself. I am the GM here, Candace Nara Van Dracovin. Hi, welcome. This is my channel, of course, and I'm hoping you're going to enjoy diving deep into it. So the problem I'm going to pose to my players today is a mid-level manager has the info you need. That's it. So now let's roll some d20s and see what order everybody goes in, because yeah. Ooh. So we got Ari / Wyrm first, followed by Joe / Alucard, then Momo / Naomi, and finally Jessie / Nox leading the end. So we turn it over to Wyrm then. You can introduce yourself while you're thinking about stuff.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I was thinking about the thing. I'm Diamond Worm, and I play Ari Sharpeye. A shifter adept sniper. I don't know. This one doesn't really have classes, so it's probably not. I don't need to do that. But anyway, I need to think of a better way of grabbing that. But say the prompt again. I've forgotten.
A mid-level manager has the info you need.
Mid-level manager. I mean, I guess I'd try and see if I can't use some. Yeah, I guess I'd use like some of my business acumen to kind of see if I can't get a meeting with them. And if I can't smooth talk it out of them, I'd threaten it out of them.
Cool. All right. Then we go to our next player, of course, which is
I'm done.
Joe / Alucard. Sorry.
Hi, I'm Joe. I play Alucard, also known as Pause. I am a Hunaman. Yeah, I can never say that right. Basically, I am a monkey person.
It's too big.
I am the rigger. I play with a lot of drones and do some computer work also.
Cool.
As far as how I would deal with that, I'd probably try to find out where he lives.
Ooh.
I do have skills in breaking in, and then just have probably my main mech just waiting inside his house and be like, "Hi."
So you're going for intimidation tactics. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that could possibly work depending on the situation. Just have to be careful about security being called in on you or a button being pressed, but it might work.
That's why I figured if the drone's already there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, mine had that as a backup plan, so.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not much of a smooth talker, so it's like
I know.
It's either try to hack into his systems, which I'm okay at, or go for the big guns.
So, all right. Then we turn it over to Momo / Naomi.
Hello, I'm Momo, your local Warhammer and Resident Evil nutjob. I'm playing an elf named Naomi, whose real name I only came up with last week. Um, so that's how much time I had. As for how I'd get the information out of this guy, I think I'd rely on my elven charm to get close to him. Perhaps in a friendly way, perhaps in a tricksy way, but definitely relying on the old elven charm.
That can always be helpful.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Hmm.
Also, it's pronounced Hanuman. Hanuman.
Nerd!
Saying words correctly.
Get him!
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just googled how to pronounce it.
Hanuman.
Han-
Yeah, it's Hanuman.
Han-
That's
Hanuman.
My dyslexia kicks in and I mess it up.
Fair. I mean, also it's just like, where does the emphasis go? How do you pronounce? Is it man or mon? And it's apparently mon.
that's fair enough.
All right. And we finally end up with Jessie.
Hey. I'm Jessie. I'm playing Nox, also known as Knuckles.
Ooh.
Yeah, not gonna sugarcoat it. Probably just sneak into his office and probably break his fingers, threaten him. I'm not good at talking to people.
Subtlety may exist, maybe not.
Yeah,
To be
I
determined.
mean, you can still talk with some fingers broken.
Yeah. So, anyway,
I mean, you can still talk with all your fingers broken.
as
Yeah,
we
true.
had last week, our team basically finished preparing back in Seattle and took a private flight over into Africa, where upon landing, they didn't land directly in Lagos. It wasn't a direct flight to Lagos, no, but one of the many nations nearby they were able to stop by over. And after smoothing things over with the local officials, you were able to get on a plane that was held together by a little bit of luck, glue, and duct tape. Or maybe the rust. Rust maybe kept it together. Basically like a 70-year-old plane that's been through the ringer, led by a man goes by Innocence. Very nice man, very nice smuggler who basically got you into the city after a small layover, but managed to get you into the airport and drop you off. Arriving at Murta Mohammed International Airport, you met with some of the locals who basically wanted a bribe. Having bribed them, you got some cash from the local kind of banking guild here, which is probably the only place that you can effectively get cash. If you need to put more money in, you might have to find a certain broker or go back to the airport, honestly speaking, which is quite a bit a ways from where your current domicile is, as you were managed to get a decent place to stay at down in Papa, the Porto Nova Luxury Hotel. And by luxury, I mean it has guards which protect it. Not really people that clean it up very well. There's a lot of like red dust all over the place. The place is just a little bit grungy, but it doesn't have to worry about bugs because each room has a gigantic lizard dog on the bed to eat all the bugs.
Complimentary lizard is ready for you.
Yeah, thank God.
It eats all the bugs that would come in there. The very large fist-sized cockroaches, which kind of try to wander in there.
I have a question. Who
Mhm.
cleans up its droppings?
Yes.
Sounds like a personal problem, nerd. This is no different
I
from my
mean-
apartment. I'm chill.
Housekeeping is still a thing. This is just to keep on top of the bugs.
Yeah. There's probably at least a housekeeper that gets there and cleans up the larger messes. It's just the smaller stuff never really gets to. Because there's like one housekeeper for like 5 floors. Because all the money was spent on the armed guards that keep anybody dangerous from getting in here.
Yeah.
So,
And you initially had to buy the lizards.
no. They were part of the room, fortunately. You were okay with that.
They already were living there.
They kind of were. But yeah, you've met a number of interesting people, and you found yourself now at your hotel, enjoying yourself, mostly. So you were given a little bit of time to kind of relax, and basically you are going to be trying to find information out. That is what Frosty mentioned to you, that finding out information about Samriel Lockwood is the way to go. So that's where we kind of leave in.
Okay.
People have like maybe got like a nap, settled in for a little bit, but it's assuming that it's kind of like the time where you're all going to meet up. Do you want to meet at someone's room? You can basically, let each other know very easily over the comms. There certainly is at least a local network to the hotel, and there is internet, kind of matrix service, kinda. I'll say that there's probably at least a level of matrix service here. Is it good? It's a service.
It's service. You can use it.
You can use it. You can at least make easy calls probably outside of the area. And so yeah. What do you want to do? Frosty basically says wherever people want to meet up, let her know. She's also told you that she has a couple of ideas about possibly things to do here, but she's up to suggestions because she's working here just with you. It's just that, so yeah.
I would suggest one of our rooms. I'll say, I know I swept for bugs in my room. Listening devices, not bugs.
Yeah, literal bugs.
We got we got lizards for that.
I know my room is at least clean.
No, I didn't do that. We can come to your room.
Okay.
I figured you never know if we're looking for someone, if they're aware they're being looked at for, so, or just generally these people might be just looking for, this hotel could be just like, oh, let's listen into our rooms and sell any useful information.
Yeah,
that's fair enough.
And do keep in mind, if you do need any help, there's also the man who goes by Peaceful, who watches your floor.
Yeah, sure.
He's probably at this point in time, sitting back in his chair with looks like a bottle of beer. He's got his fragrant cigarette in his mouth. He does have these very interesting fragrant cigarettes, and probably kind of watching a Tridio on his comlink. Basically, he's hanging out, gun by side, against his kind of like one of those straw chairs and stuff, and a kind of like little sit up where it's kind of nearby.
Yeah, fair enough. Is it, man?
Like an assault rifle, just kind of leaning up against there, probably ready to go if he needs to.
He's still strapped.
Yes,
if
he is still heavily armed guard.
Yeah, I'll say it over comms and say you guys are welcome to come to my room. I know it's safe.
Yeah, Frosty,
I'll head to your room then. I'm gonna carry my lizard with me, just under my arm.
Oh, you're removing him.
Yeah,
but then you're gonna come back to a room.
There's gonna be so many
bugs.
bugs in your room.
Yeah, that's no different from my usual.
All right, yeah, that's
abode.
fair. You do live in the.
Do you normally have cockroaches the size of small dogs?
Well, they're not that
with
big.
you having the lizard under your arms, because Peaceful will basically look up. He'll kind of get back to it. He's like, "Make sure you return that when you are done. The manager will not be happy."
Yeah, sure. Yeah, of course, man. I won't, leave with him. I'll head to...
Again, there's like a little bit of a raised eyebrow, and then kind of getting back to his comlink, just watching something.
What a freak.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be wondering why the hell you're bringing one into my room when I already have one.
Don't worry about it. Don't question it.
The lizard it's just accepting of it, it's just kind of like, it's kind of half limp, as it's kind of like, it squirms a little bit, but it's like, it just doesn't really care.
I feel like you need to look at the bigger picture, Alucard. He's my friend now. His name is Beef.
Trying to mate them?
No, but he's my friend. His name is Beef. He's mine. I'm keeping him.
Alright, I'll come to your room. I make it clear I don't have a lizard with me.
Neither does Frosty.
Are we having a lizard party?
Are you also showing up then, or do you have plans? Wyrm, if you are speaking, you
Oh,
are.
yeah, for Ari.
What?
Were you
Yeah, I
also?
mean, I go on.
It's my
What?
room.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, I thought that was just a given.
Oh, yeah, no.
I assume. Also, if you've noticed, I've put on the map where you are with this nice car token.
I don't see a car.
I think you put it
I
on
don't see the
map
card
layer.
token.
Yeah,
You might have it on the
oh,
map
oh,
or the
oh,
GM
I
layer.
have long layer. Sorry, I forgot I was still on the
Nah, that's
map layer. Then where's that layer thing in this one here?
Papa.
Oh, I'll just delete it here and actually go to the correct layer and bring it out because then it'll be on the correct layer. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
Just have this.
Is that a Mitsubishi?
I just looked up car PNG and grabbed one.
Wow.
That's
Should
fair.
I'm surprised you didn't pick the most reliable car. The Toyota Corolla.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, I would have grabbed a Ford Bronco.
It was like
Really?
it was just like the
Like
just for
something that can go
funsies.
off-road in this place.
look. It was
I
like
was
the
thinking a Ford F-150.
car PNG. That was like the third or fourth, one on there that was just like SUV-ish. Because I'm like, that seems appropriate.
If you had put this down and it was a Honda Accord, I might have left the call. I have to deal with that joke too much.
That's fair enough.
Anyway, all right. Well, so I've got a lead, and I got one idea on how to find information about Samuel. The lead isn't the best one, but I got a contact that's here in the city that I can talk to about maybe if they know some information. Not sure, but I can go have a meeting with them. The other idea I had is if someone wants to dare it, at very least the local gang might know something. They're a little bit more dangerous, but
That sounds fun.
if there's any kind of information going around, area boys might know something. Unfortunately, me and Naomi wouldn't be able to go there for obvious reasons on the group that's part of them. They are
No, that's fair.
Igbo? I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember which one's which for me.
I don't.
Yoruba's the okay one. Igbo's the
Igbo
one.
is the sexist.
Yeah,
right?
Igbo's the sexist. So yeah. They
Yeah,
are
yeah.
they are Igbo.
If they're those weirdos that met us here, I can go meet them. They seem to
Well-
take to me kind of all right.
The guards that we encountered, the mercenaries that we encounter, are technically of the same tribe, but they're like a group of disenfranchised youths that have formed gangs around the city. Oftentimes getting into some pretty violent criminal elements. But they have their ears around and may know stuff.
I don't know. That sounds fun. Ari, you down? Turn to Ari.
I said
Sorry,
the other
I'm
option.
zoning out real bad right now.
Mods,
kill him!
The other answer is
I
a
keep-
acquaintance of mine who might know something, but I can't guarantee he'll know anything.
Nah, it sounds lame.
Safer.
What a-
Okay, so she's planning to go find and talk to Samuel Lockwood.
Yeah.
And
No,
then
Samuel Locke was your target.
Yeah. We need
No,
information
wait.
on him. She's gonna go
told-
talk to an associate of hers.
She's got an
Oh,
acquaintance in the city
thought-
that she can get information from.
Yeah,
You told
acquaintance,
us.
but-
You told us in the chat just a little bit ago that Davin was the target.
Did I put the wrong name down?
You did.
Yeah, you put the wrong name down.
Oh, I put a name from I put a name from a different place. I'm sorry.
But the other option she offered was like, oh, there's like a small gang of the Igbo, and they're like, oh, they might know something because they've got their ear to the ground, but
Small
they hate women.
does not describe them. We'll put it that way.
well,
A rather large gang.
yeah.
They're almost
And-
everywhere in
Had it-
Lagos, loosely organized. That is a combination of street gang, tribe, and protection extortion ratchet.
Yeah, I guess loosely organized is better than
Yes.
small, but
Ranging from 20s to street kids from 8 to 9 to the 20s, generally speaking.
oh wow, that's kind of young.
Yeah.
Well,
That tracks.
Yep.
But I was completely down to just like go and find some alone.
Find a nice gang members and be like, hey,
Yeah.
got information.
Yeah, it's like, hey man, little clipboard. I got some questions.
Mhm.
All right, if you're down, you can come. If you're down, you can come with me. Sounds fun. I don't know how willing you are to get shot.
So you mentioned you had a contact, right?
Yeah. An
Uh,
acquaintance of mine.
Will you need our help meeting with them, either for protection or something else?
Not necessarily, but it is one of those things. Is the city itself is not necessarily the safest. I wouldn't mind someone coming along, if not everyone. I'd probably have to go
I
to the
can go
meeting
with
myself.
you.
Probably have to have the meeting myself, but at very least, accompanying me to the location would be pretty safe. There's a watering hole down at the port I can arrange to meet them at.
And I can go with Nox to find the to talk to some people.
Hell yeah! And then you three
Alec
can go do the
here.
other thing.
Alec here. Perhaps you could try and see if you can find records of him somewhere nearby.
I was gonna
Through
say I
the,
could do a search the net and see if I can find even some basic information on him, like what kind of business he does. That might narrow down what he's here for.
You can see if he's got a residence.
Personal, well, also maybe even personal information like a residence, or if
I would
like what kind of places he likes to frequent.
I would tell you it would probably only take you like between 10 and 20 minutes to do a search. A deep search.
Oh wow!
Yes. It's an extended test with an interval of 1 minute.
Fair enough.
Yes.
I mean, I could do that while we get to a location.
I mean, I think we were planning to also head out like the next day because we were all like, had just spent a day traveling.
Yeah.
I'm not sure because she seemed to be in a hurry.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did want to go out right away.
She wanted to get to a meeting right away. That's the big thing. So
yeah. How urgent are we feeling? I know you want to go do your thing, but like, do we have to go out immediately? I could do with a nap.
You want to rest here for a bit? That's fine and catch up. But I've arranged a meeting that I should probably get to that I need to get to in a few hours. It's not going to be a major meeting, so if you need to rest up, that's fine. As I said,
how
there
long is
shouldn't
it
be
going to
trouble.
take to get there?
Well, I'm going to say probably not too long. Maybe if we can get a good taxi, maybe like half an hour to an hour, depending on the traffic. It's
Okay.
basically you're in
Well, I should have
Apapa,
time to
and
do
it's
that.
at the Apapa port, basically.
Okay.
I
we
can
can
do my
bargain about it.
research and then we can head out.
Now,
I can come along. I might just stick in somewhere else and have one of my mosquitoes you can keep on you, and I can listen in from there. That way, if something happens, you have backup, but you're not coming with unexpected people.
All right. Sounds good. All right. So, if you want to do your matrix search, what it is it's going to be an extended search, which is data search plus browse extended test. I will let you know that it is got special modifiers to it. Basically, each test you do, you get a cumulative modifier of -1. So you eventually will run out of dice to test. So what is your current data search plus browse?
I'm looking through my skills right now. I don't see data search or browse.
Let me check if the name is different, because it's again 4th edition. Let me check if that.
Yeah, you got to look at the 5th edition stuff because they
Yeah,
do
I know.
rename things.
They have renamed a few things here, so I have to look up skills. The browse should still be the same, I believe.
I mean, it might be just under my computer. I don't know. Because I took the whole computers.
Browse should be the program for your computer, I believe. I think.
That would make sense to me.
Sorry.
I don't see a browse skill.
Yeah, it's.
I have nothing under my matrix stuff for browse.
Oh, you know what I'm
Of
gonna
course,
do? You know what I'm gonna look.
I'm not a dedicated,
That's not the thing you want to go to. Sorry.
A computer check is searching the matrix.
Yes.
Yeah.
Matrix perception, matrix search would be computer.
Getting the. I have this already. I think I have this already. Where are you? Conversion guide in my stuff. I just want to open you up, so I
Wait,
know.
that might be the. Is that it? Okay, data P is 5. So I'm thinking that might be the data perception. It's also
Okay,
trying to
matrix-
figure out what this.
Yeah. So matrix search is a computer plus intuition with a limit of data processing. I think that's based on the device
computer
you're
plus
using.
intuition. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a lot easier. Okay. So
Also,
let me go back to skills.
Also, the time interval depends on what you're trying to do. General or public knowledge is 1 minute. Limited interest or not
here
publicized
we go.
knowledge is 30 minutes per time. And hidden or actively hunt.
Okay, yeah, data search is computer now. So sorry, yes, data search is now computer. I finally found the thing for it here. That was replacement to skill there. I think in this case it's still. Yeah. So.
And then hidden or actively erase data is 12 hours per. So it depends on kind of
You
how
said
deep you want to
data
go.
plus-
Depends on how long.
You said
It's-
computer
it-
plus intuition, right?
Yeah,
It would be
with a
computer
limit
plus
of data
intuition with the your. I guess the program is the limit on your number of successes, which was what is your which was the
I
program?
have
Sorry,
data processing, which is 5.
would that be data processing?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Or
data
data
processing.
P,
I'm
it
looking.
says.
I'm looking at the matrix search action.
Okay, thank you.
Simple computer. Yeah, and that's why
And-
I said that. So searching, it depends on how deep you want to search. Depends on how long it takes. It is 1 minute per for general knowledge. General and public knowledge.
I'm going to kind of stick by some of the old rules here and say it's still going to be 1 minute extended test. And we'll go by the same. Your dice pool shrinks every time, just so that you have a limit on it. But it's basically we have the basic rules set up for it. Okay.
Okay, so I
Okay.
will click this button. No situational modifiers.
Currently not for the first check. Again, everyone after that will have a cumulative -1. So you've got 2 successes so far. So it looks like your computer plus intuition is 6 dice. So you can
Yes.
basically roll this with 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll see how many successes you get.
So this will be a -1 then.
Yes.
Another 2 successes.
Cool. All right.
Do -2.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Oof. Unlucky.
That is
Tragic.
And that is a glitch.
True. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a couple crit fails in there with
Okay.
no successes. That's unlucky.
You want me to continue?
Yes. Keep in mind also you could use things like your edge though too. So keep in mind that you can
Yeah,
use that.
I could also use that to get rid of the glitch. I think.
Yes. I think
I
we were
only have
talking
2
about
edge,
it, and you do recover 1 per session unless you do other stuff. That's what I had said. So you could use your this, and you still.
though. I only have 2, so I'm probably not going to.
Understand.
Unless it's like a critical glitch, I'm not probably going to.
Political glitches are harder to get rid of though. So 5 successes. You're -3. Okay.
Now it's -4.
One success.
Okay, so 6.
And this is the last one because this will be a -5 because the next one will be -6, which would be no
Yeah.
dice.
Yeah. Ooh, that's unfortunate.
All right. So I will tell you, kind of
that
do a cursory search looking into the information based on this person, and unfortunately, you're not going to find anything with your kind of deep dive. Either the name is, as Frosty originally said, fake. One of them is fake or not, or he just maybe isn't a major player in anywhere. Unfortunately, like your deep dive just hasn't found anything as of this point in time. If it's kind of like the thing of if you find a little bit more information, you might be able to try again. But for now, you just weren't able to find any kind of information. And you looked as many places as you could. Kind of, you did a
Right.
pretty good search of the information there too.
Well, I got Bupkis.
That's unlucky.
Unfortunately, but I'd hope there might have been something, but you never know.
Well, I'm not exactly the world's most greatest person when it comes to searching like this, but I think I'm the best the team's got.
All right.
I think that's true. Yeah.
Okay.
No, the party is a little tech adverse.
Only a lot more magical than
I'm tech savvy, but I'm not a net runner. I'm a
Your Google Foo is not up to snuff.
no. None of you took Google Foo, which is fine.
Yeah.
I play with robots.
Mhm.
I know computer systems a bit, but not,
Ooh, sorry, you glitched on your Google check. Your computer explodes and kills you.
I was projecting false information.
So yeah, you do have a general description of what Samriel looks like, though I will tell you this is coming from Frosty. He is a muscular elf with silver cyber eyes and short cropped gray hair. That is the only description she has of this man. I might have said that before, but I wasn't sure, so I'll give it again if I did.
Okay. I'm gonna make the assumption, based on what we've seen of this city, open carry is fine.
Can you describe the first one more time?
Yes, a muscular elf with silver cyber eyes and short cropped gray hair.
And that's the her contact.
No, that's Samriel. The person.
Yeah, that's the guy we're
That's
looking
the guy
for.
we're looking for.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't think the looks of her contact matter too much because she's gonna go see them.
Yeah.
We don't really.
It's kind of like
Thing
she'll
is-
have the meeting in the
thing
bar,
else-
hang around the bar just in case something happens, you know.
Thing I'll say is if we do find the guy, if I can get one of my mosquitoes close enough, I could be able to track him. I do have some tags.
Well, we'll keep it in
I
mind.
mean, if you think it's worth it, I could I could just look around on my own, although I'm not sure that will prove to be very fruitful of my time, but
I mean, you could try. Aren't you worried about getting stabbed or shot in an alleyway somewhere?
It's a
alone.
very large
chopped
city
maybe,
too.
stabbed no.
I mean, the thing is, we don't know where in Lagos he is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's a
I did just look at the scale of the map. Yeah, no, it's a really big city.
It's
Yes.
it's a big city.
Yes, there's this nice thing that says,
Yeah, that's 10 kilometers.
10 kilometers.
Right
Yeah, it's like 15 kilometers wide, and
there.
like
That's a big city.
yeah, you are in a
20,
big area.
Yeah.
Okay, like 20 wide, but much higher,
I mean-
tall. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure a wider net always helps. If you want to go do your own search, I'll go look for some gang members and chat them up.
Mhm.
I'm
I
fine.
mean, if I get a good vantage point, I can shoot a kilometer.
Mm-hmm.
Does your gun have that much range?
Oh wait, no, I don't have a sniper anymore. I toned it down for right. Never mind.
Yeah.
I had a
say.
sniper, which would have allowed a
Oh,
kilometer,
I thought that was
but
coming.
It was in
thought
the
that
van,
coming
right?
In my van.
But that's not here till tomorrow.
no. So I have a hunting rifle. I switched it up for a
Oh.
hunting rifle, which has
Oh,
about
and then you
half
put
the
that
range.
in the van.
No, and I didn't. What I put in the van was specifically the silencer, which is very
Right.
illegal. The gun
Ooh,
itself is
true.
just a hunting rifle, which is why everyone gave me dirty looks when we were coming in because I'm
Oh,
like, I have a
yeah.
hunting.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, it's
here
like-
to do some poaching.
Yeah, some asshole poacher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no,
But
that's.
the thing is,
I forgot about that.
You
That's
did
a good
come
point.
out
how
a
does
private
your shape
jet.
changing and
You know.
We still had to go through quote unquote TSA.
also how does your shape changing go with bringing your gear with you?
Oh, true.
It doesn't.
Oh,
You gotta go
You would
naked.
be a bird, either trying to carry a gun or a bird completely armless.
Well, you
which
just-
means it doesn't matter if you have a good view or not of
can
if you
your
were trying to shoot something.
how much can
Oh,
your
no,
bird
I-
form carry? Not a lot, right?
The strength of a bird, I assume.
So I mean, this game, when it comes to carrying capacity, is use logic. So yeah, use logic.
I assume a bird
Oh.
would have difficulty carrying a rifle.
Yeah,
Mhm.
nah, that's
Unless you're
fair.
like a really big bird.
Yeah, I think they're
Nah,
like
I'm
a
a-
blue jay or something, right?
No, I'm a hawk, which is bigger than a
Okay.
falcon, but smaller than an eagle.
Definitely
Yeah,
work
smaller
with
than a
someone
hunting
to like
rifle.
set you up a little dead drop to go get your gun as a bird.
Yeah.
instead of a
Oh,
guy.
you could do that with a drone, actually.
Yeah. You just would have to shoot the guy naked.
As long as you're not weird about it, you should be okay.
But also, there's also still a limit of how far away you can control the drone.
Oh, that's also true. Yeah, fair.
Drones don't have infinite range. It's not like I can sit in a basement the entire game and just be running my drones.
You're
out of
still
it.
back in Seattle. Seattle, just running your fucking drones through Lagos.
I mean, if you have some kind of relay, in theory, you could. But yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah, but I
all,
mean,
all hypotheticals of how much money can you spend.
I have my satellite link, so range isn't the biggest problem, but there's still other types of noise.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
that's
love
fair.
the. Hold on, I just love the idea now of like you strapping like one of those tracking devices to Ari to use as like a relay for signal.
That's actually not
That-
a bad idea.
That's actually be so sick.
I mean, if you are going on your own, I could technically put one of those one of the tags on you to geo track you.
If Ari wants to go on their own, that's fine with Nox.
I don't think it's a good idea. I'm just saying I could if people think it's a good
I
idea,
really
but I don't think it's a good
think
idea.
you're gonna find anything.
Unlikely, not impossible. It's more likely you're gonna get killed just by virtue
I'll go
of
with-
being a bird.
I'll go with Nox. It's better to have someone to back him up anyway.
That's true.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend anyone going out by themselves completely.
Yeah, you're gonna be flying through the sky and you're gonna get domed by a beer bottle or something and like crash into a
That's,
building.
that's why I
Oh,
said
no.
maybe shot but not stabbed.
Yeah. Alright.
I mean,
Uh,
who knows what other flying things could be around now that everything's awake? You
It
have
could be a
awakened
Yeah.
consciousness.
it could be a bigger bird.
Yeah, we're
He just
dragon.
snatches you out of the air.
Mhm.
Could be a bird-eating lizard that snatches you from a tree.
Is that all you guys wanted though, or can I
Yeah.
go back to my room?
So Frosty's planning on heading out by cab. So they're arranging to get an Okada, one of the narrow modified
Yeah,
motorcycle
I'm-
taxis.
I'm gonna go with her. I'm gonna assume, based on the fact that this is a feral city, no one's gonna look at me weird if I'm carrying a gun.
Probably not.
Unlikely.
So I'm gonna bring my gun,
Okay.
both of them,
I have a hidden holster, so
which
Oh, fair.
which is just a revolver frame, but it fires a single shotgun slug.
Jesus. Check this out, asshole.
they do make handguns like that.
Which are they are real.
Nah, yeah, I know, but can your wrist take that recoil?
I don't know. It's gonna be the recoil like
You're
race
not-
from
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
RE9.
you're normally using two hands to brace.
Yeah.
All right, that's fair.
So Alucard, are you going along with them then?
Yeah, I'm gonna go along with them. I'm probably gonna sit at like a separate table. Like you can go along as like her bodyguard or something. I'm probably gonna
Yeah.
like sit somewhere else and just have either you or her have one of my mosquitoes like on you so I can listen in.
Okay. So she'll go to Peaceful and ask for him to arrange to get a Okuda to come in, and she can make a call for that. Talk to the right people. So one's going to be coming in about an hour. So you got to have a little time to wait around and prepare yourself to head out. Nox, Ari, are the two of you going to head out right away? And how are you going to travel the city? Or are you going to wait for a while? What's your?
I was
plan?
gonna wait for a little bit, just chill,
Okay.
hang out with my lizard.
Yeah, wait for them to
After
maybe get going.
yeah, wait for them, then leave. Like maybe an hour or two after. But my plan was to just run around.
Mm-hmm. See if you can get the attention of the locals. Gotcha.
Yeah, just jogging on foot.
Okay. All right. And Ari will accompany Nox so he doesn't get in trouble, right? Well, trouble.
Yeah, quote unquote.
Trouble. All right. So about an hour will go by, and you will be able to head to the front of the hotel, where the guards will kind of like see you out through the main gates, and a Okuda is waiting for you. But as you're trying to like approach the door, this young boy will kind of approach you, this young orcish boy, and be like, "Oi, cuz, how's it going? Welcome to the city."
Who's this big dress too?
That's so good.
As who approaches the door?
A small
Naomi and
orcish
Frosty?
boy.
Small orcish boy.
What?
You
No,
need
no,
some
but,
help
like,
around town?
Naomi and-
You need someone to speak for you? Oi, cuz,
Oh, is
I speak good words for you.
this for me and Ari, or is this for...
No, this is for the three of them.
Frosty Alucard?
Okay.
Yeah. Fucking...
I know all the places. I
Oh,
own all the
that's
things.
So good.
I can get you
Boy,
all the
cuz.
places you need, cuz.
I'm
Foreigners
just
like
gonna look
you
at the two
need
of
some
them
help,
because
don't you?
I am.
So fucking silly. Oh, I'm not down there, but does he look... do Igbo have any, like, tags or any, like, particular clothing that would mark them as such? Just in case, because when we go out.
Not really.
Damn.
I will tell you, the boy is strapped. He does
I
have an
mean,
AK-97 on his
Who
back.
isn't?
He's like
isn't?
also he is a large orc child, but you would estimate he's maybe like 8 or 9 years old. So he's like
Did Hideo Kojima make this? picture?
Thank you,
I
Kojima,
really,
very cool.
I really look. I'm not gonna lie, but the fact is, like, I have this kid's stats if need be, and his weapons AK-97. I'm like, he just has that with him, I guess.
It's the Metal Gear Solid 5 loading screen that says guest starring child soldiers.
It was his dad's AK-97.
It's a real loading screen.
That's so funny.
I'm just looking at.
I can speak
Ari
anything you
and-
want, cuz. Come on.
and Frosty.
A few Nara here and there, I
Okay.
lead you where you need to go.
I'm
I
looking
look
at
at
the two of
I'm gonna
them.
look at Frosty. Just shrug.
Yeah, look at Naomi and Frosty and just be like, oh. We need someone.
There's information you need? Places to talk? People to talk to? I got your stuff, cuz. I got your stuff, cuz.
You know, I don't want to be rude and just be like, "Go away, kid," because he's got an AK. He's got an AK. I don't want that heat.
On his back.
I don't know. If he tries something though, Peaceful will probably.
Well, Peaceful's
Well,
upstairs.
yeah,
The other guards will. There's like 4 other guards down at the
Oh,
door
yeah.
here, you know? There's like
You know,
a
I'm actually
dozen
gonna
soldiers in this
ask
place watching
him-
after the entire hotel.
I'm actually going to ask him if he knows if there are any good places that foreign mercenaries like to frequent.
Ooh, there are some places where people like you folks can kind of meet up at. Yes. There's some places where you can find a lot of people. If you're looking for hire, it's different than you're looking for people shopping. If you want to go for somebody be shopping for some different things like that, kind of poking out the weapon on his back. Then they go to the Oja market in Agege. I'm probably butchering the crap out of that one, and I apologize again.
I don't expect you to be able to pronounce any of these correctly.
If you're looking for something a little bit more magical that might work for someone, then the Oshira Islo Amulet Market has some folks that can hire out spirits or powerful spellcasters for hire.
Hey, Naomi, I'm gonna tug on your. You have a code or something on?
Currently, I'm in a like t-shirt with like tactical holsters.
Okay, I'm gonna tug on your t-shirt and just be like, wave you down towards me.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you are smaller than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a dwarf.
And if you're looking for something a little bit more down to earth, Leventus store usually just has some simple guns, and usually there's some people hanging around there. Might be up for hire. Usually, folks like you coming into the town might need just a simple pistol or something might go there, rather than something a little bit more custom.
I'm gonna kind of, as you bend down, I'm gonna whisper over to you. Sometimes these street kids can find people and things that might be difficult.
Yeah.
I have a feeling if they don't hire him, we will.
Yeah, I'm down.
I just don't have much money, so it's
yeah,
like,
I also
and
don't
I
have
also
a lot
can't
of.
talk.
I
He's-
don't have a lot.
He's
of
speaking
money
English
on
to
me.
you. I will tell you.
Well, no, what I meant is,
You don't have talkie skills.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very blunt, and I probably would be insulting at best.
Mm-hmm.
I know my weaknesses. That's why Ari works at my shop. Ari's the face.
Yeah, I'll
And the
pull out
accountant.
some of my cash.
Mm-hmm.
I find how much I have. I wrote it somewhere. I put it here. Yes, it is. I'm gonna give him. What are the fucking denominations of this shit?
When we talked about the Narya before, I have the amounts that you got when you came in and traded.
Okay, I found
goods.
the handout.
Yes.
I'm gonna give him. Wait, I'm gonna give him 200 of my money.
Ooh. Okay.
100 for the information he gave me for where
Mhm.
to go, and then I'm gonna tell him
Mm-hmm.
because he knows where we are. I'm gonna tell him if he sees an interesting looking elf with what color with his what kind of fucking eyes did that guy have?
Silver cyber eyes and gray hair,
Uh,
muscular elf.
So you
Yeah,
can
I'll
parents.
basically like if you see any elves running around with 2 cyber eyes and some silver hair, you know where to find me, and I'll give you some more.
Foreign like you, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Kind of shake his head and go along with it.
I will make note of those places because I will probably go and interrogate some local mercenaries to see if anyone's been hired by this guy.
Okay.
But currently, I'm currently going to go to this meeting with Frosty.
All right. So, I'll just check this out quickly.
So you gave him 2 parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 4
It's not a huge bribe, but the kid probably assumed you'll pay him a lot more if you get information. You know, it's like
Oh, I definitely will.
you basically gave him a couple of bucks to look for some information.
Yeah. Yeah, you give him a little bit with the.
I keep the ears out, cuz I can keep out the ears, cuz I know all the people. I can find your guy for you. I can find your guy for you for the right. I just need we get some grease in here and we get it right. I'll get the guy for you. Thanks, cuz.
Cool.
Kid will run off then.
I mean, yeah, I'm not expecting this kid to do that much work.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, a couple bucks with the promise of more.
Yeah. All right. So you'll head on your way down to the port. It's a bit of a drive away, and eventually you'll arrive at a seedy club with a name that I'm not going to make up because I'm going to assume it's in some either Igbo or Yoruban language that I can't pronounce. But it does seem more like not necessarily a local place, but certainly speaking, it's got a image that they kind of have on a sign rather than a name on it. You can see there's a name on the building itself, though, too. But the sign image here looks to be a skeletal fish with a large hook in it through like the head, and it looks like a harpoon going through its back. So it kind of makes a weird kind of like X almost across the entire thing with the harpoon kind of crossing over it.
Neat.
Yeah.
You say it was a restaurant or a bar?
Seedy bar where a lot of sailors seem to be coming into. It is at the port. And the port, as much as, your very nice luxury hotel was in the middle of slums, you're certainly outside of the slums at this point in time, as a good portion of the city is very much so slums anyway. What happens when you're a feral city? No one really unslums anything except the corporate people over on an island nearby.
I'm pretty sure that's just common everywhere. No one unslums anywhere unless it's helpful. Unless it's helpful to them.
No parallels at all.
Well, there's no government to do that, to work on that anyway. It's just a heavy investment. Anyway, so you're down at the docks, and there are certainly a lot more shady-looking individuals, but you're being dropped off. Frosty will kind of give a bit of a money to your driver to have them hang around for a little bit, paying basically them off to stick around as they'll kind of like set up and like start, kind of hanging out by their, God, I forgot the name because it's the song.
What I was going to ask is, can we have the driver on the block once around the block after dropping those two off, and then I come in, so it doesn't look like we're a group. I'm trying to kind of be conspicuous backup.
He'll basically sure. Like as much as the street urchin could kind of speak English, he probably understands a little bit, as a cab driver. This Okada. I'll put this in chat so people can see what it's called. So you can also remember it, the motorcycle taxis. There are also cabs. There's also what you came in on originally to the hotel on a Damfo, which is kind of like a kind of van turned into bus that tends to transport people from larger distances through different areas. It probably dropped you off on the way to drop some people that had come in from the airport that might have business down towards the docks and stuff too, because some people fly in even if they're working at the docks because of shady deals. Anyway, there's shady deals going on over there probably. Anyway, so the cab driver will drop the two off to this very, very wonderful watering hole, and everything definitely has everything kind of has had a chemical smell in the city because there's a lot of industry in the center of the city in a lot of places. It's a little better down here in Apapa, but not perfect. And also there's just a little bit of marshiness that's kind of everywhere too. We built our city on top of marshlands and didn't do a good job of not making it marshlands. Again, issues at the city.
I will also hand off one of my mosquitoes, which are literally 1 to 2 centimeters in length. because they're micro drones. And just like keep this somewhere on you so I can listen in and watch.
So as you're going around the block, how you enjoy Lagos? Welcome to city.
Been an interesting travel time here. Haven't gotten to see much of the city yet.
I know place. Great women. Better than women you with.
Unfortunately, I have business to take care of first. Maybe later.
Just remember old John. Old John will take you to place. Great women.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
All right, he'll drop you off then too. This place
I
is
feel like I'm back in Vegas.
the barely speaking English cabbie is basically like, you want to go to a brothel?
Yeah, like I
Foreigner.
said, it
That means
reminds
you
me
might
of
want to
the
go
first
to
time I
one.
went out to Vegas. At least he didn't offer me to look at a menu.
He probably doesn't have one of those. Come on now. Anyway, he probably gets
Just
commission for
saying.
bringing foreigners in, you know?
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so as I said, this place is Port City seedy. You know, there's sailors of all walks. They're signed in here, just drinking. It's kind of smoky in here. It's you know, cigarettes, tobacco, pipes, alcohol flowing, cards being played. There's like some kind of like kind of industrial rock music kind of loosely in the background, something that kind of screeches and stuff because it's maybe on a player that's a little too old and not quite well maintained, but someone's got it working so that it's kind of giving this kind of weird kind of atmosphere to the entire room here too. And Frosty will kind of saunter up to the bar next to this large troll that's just kind of sitting at the bar. The troll is kind of like got this basically he's got two bar stools kind of squished next to him that he's sitting on both of them to kind of support him.
Nice.
He's got this kind of like a giant mug of something that's being served there. Probably some kind of beer or something, but it kind of looks like it doesn't look fancy. So kind of like a seedy dock bar piss beer kind of like thing that he's got there that he's just working on. Well, Elijah, I wouldn't have thought to see you in a bar like this. He's going to kind of pick up his hand and kind of just pat Frosty on the shoulder. He's definitely like holding back, as you can see that it kind of pushes her down as he shakes his head. Is like, been a while. What brings you to Lagos? Well, my friend and I are looking for someone. She'll give some information and kind of go over some stuff. And in the meantime, of course, Alucard, you can find your way inside and maybe find yourself to like a small table where someone will, this kind of like, kind of man, kind of like kind of chiseled, beat up, kind of scarred, kind of got like an eye patch, will come over and be and kind of like look at you and be like and first say in French something, and then after you don't respond right away, say in English. He'll like go through a couple of languages before settling on English. He's like, what do you drink?
Beer.
He'll kind of shake his head and eventually come back with a beer and say 100 naritas.
Damn, that's an expensive beer.
Oh, it could be a very cheap beer as well.
Well, no, but I mean,
Naria.
the price he's quoting is a decent.
How much?
100 naria,
100 naria.
which
A
is like
dinner's like 20 naria.
5 credit. That's like 5 credits.
Yeah.
No, but that's an expensive beer for here.
Well, at a restaurant they always upcharge you the alcohol.
also like you're in a bar that probably serves foreign sailors a
Yeah.
lot. They probably don't
I'll give it to him.
cheap. They're probably not charging the best price here.
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
Yeah. It's again similar to what the troll has. It's a beer. It's not the best, it's not the worst, but it's definitely something that you would expect from a place like this. It's drinkable.
No, I was saying it's expensive because I was looking at the prices on the handout, and it's like dinner, 20 Naria. Nice dinner, 200 Naria. 200 plus Naria.
It's expensive, man.
That's why when you go out to eat, it costs so much if you get alcohol.
Yeah.
Also, he could definitely be overcharging you.
Oh yeah, he definitely is.
Yeah.
I also guarantee that's watered down.
Yeah. So,
But I
But
think
basi-
it would be suspicious just to be sitting there with nothing. So, sorry.
Frosty will kind of go over some information with this troll Elijah and kind of discuss some things with him. Kind of giving some information about keeping some details out, but basically going on about looking for this elf named Samriel. Elijah will kind of think for a little bit and be like, sorry, but I do not know of anything about that necessarily. But there is a name that might be able to help in this. If he is in here for some kind of business, you might want to talk to the a man who deals with most of the black market materials that come into the city. He goes by the name of Kyan. Kyan is a major dealer in the black market, and Hawala also. He is known to be trustworthy, so I do not know if he would be too forthright with all of his information. But if perhaps you are just looking for this man, he may be able to help. Whether what business he would do is an entirely another thing. It is a bit of a long shot, but it is the only name I know that might be able to help you if you're for what it sounds like you're looking for. For I assume you are in your normal business. He's going to kind of like shoot him a look, as he'll kind of like chuckle and take a swig of his drink. Nothing changes, Frosty. Nothing changes. Well, if you ever think to retire, you could always find me. I will not be here in Lagos, of course, but I would always take you on my boat. My journeys across the water are very interesting. Many ports of call around much of the world. It was nice catching up. As he'll take a final swig and kind of like get up. You'll see that he'll go over and talk to what looks to be a group of sailors who will kind of acknowledge him. You can overhear him saying something about, just make sure you're walking and get back on the boat in time, kind of thing like that, as he'll head off. That, well, we have another name, Shot, but I don't know enough about the city to know any Kyan. But if he's as famous as he is, and Hawala, we might be able to find some information or perhaps a meeting with this individual.
Well, it's a
How do
lead.
you spell it?
I will spell his name. And keep in mind that...
Currently, I have it spelled like the pepper.
and of course,
That-
yeah.
That's a wild name. That is a weird way to spell Cayenne.
And keep in mind, Hawala is the people that help you with your switching your money in. So it's one of the bankers that are
Yeah.
basically in the city. So,
Yeah.
You
yes.
can get the Naira and the tokens.
Okay. Well, it's more than we had a minute ago.
On the way back, I could try another search, see if I can find anything on this Cayenne.
Might be an easier time if he's... Even if he's in the black market, he might have being a
He might have a
Hawala.
legitimate front.
Yeah, being Hawali probably has some kind of legitimate front we can kind of find out about, but what, I'm not sure. And if, we'll see. I hope the others are having luck on their business.
Yeah, smash cuts. Me and Ari getting jumped.
Dead in an alleyway.
Yeah, stab to death in an alleyway.
What are you gonna do? Stab me? Guy who just got stabbed. guy who's about to be stabbed.
Yeah.
So we turn back towards our two
Stab
others.
victim's last words.
Nox
What
and
are you gonna do,
Ari.
Stab me?
So you had waited a couple hours. You headed out into the city. It's getting a little bit more towards evening time by the time you're heading out, as things are kind of quieting down in a lot of places. But you still can see people running around, and you were just kind of going by foot, wandering around, hoping for the best. Is it?
That was my plan, unless Ari had a better one.
I mean, I'd recommend we just kind of go and talk to, just occasional store owners or something, just to kind of see. Like, people are
Ooh.
probably slightly more reputable.
That would be smart. My plan was to just run down alleyways and hope to run into someone. The store owners make sense, though. Let's do that. I'm gonna be. Yeah, I'll be traveling with my armor vest on under my hoodie, just in case.
Okay.
I'm bulletproof.
So I guess if one of you wants to give me a social test here, perhaps a we'll say negotiation charisma check, just to see how well you're dealing with the locals at the various storefronts.
How was Ari with that? Probably good,
I'm
right?
good. I'm just trying to find.
If you do hide unused on all your skills,
I did.
Oh.
I just was having trouble finding the social section. For some reason, I found it though.
Oh, fair enough.
No modifiers.
Sorry,
I will say
because I only got a 6 in that category.
you will have a -1 modifier. You are a random foreigner. That is your modifier.
Fair enough.
Okay. So you'll kind of ask around for a bit, and eventually you'll find like someone who'll be like, "What do you want with the area boys?"
Area boys.
Yes.
Igbo.
Oh,
That's what they refer to them as.
Well, if you refer to Igbo, you'll just find people that are like random people of the Igbo tribe, like one of the two major tribes here.
You know, active gang members.
Those are the area boys. So you'd be
Yeah.
looking for them in particular.
Yeah.
So okay. So we're asking for them.
You were asking for
Yeah.
like
I
the
would've
local
also-
gang to like, I guess, get information out of them because they are the local gang.
Yeah, they're very widespread and have all sorts of illicit dealings. So if
Yeah, they'd
anyone
probably-
was going to have information, it'd probably be them,
Mhm.
Yep.
which was the plan. I'm just not good at talking.
Well, we were looking for information, and we figured they would be able to provide it, even if for a price.
I do not know if that's true, but perhaps it would be. They do come around here and there occasionally.
I mean, if you have a better idea about who might be able to sell us some information.
Information's everywhere in Lagos. It is dangerous to just ask around randomly. Look, you are strange foreigners, but you are seemingly not... Kind of like giving you a terrible look over, like, with like a raised eyebrow. Terrible. But,
Thanks.
you are treading on dangerous ground. I would warn you against it. You insist, I can tell you a direction to go. But perhaps
If you're worried for our safety, we can handle ourselves.
many of the markets have those that would sell information. Might be safer. People there might trick you, but maybe at least maybe information that is safer. Area boys might be easier to find information, but higher price or blood.
I got you.
Well, we'll take that under advisement, but if you know where to find them, that would be much appreciated.
The old man will kind of like kind of scribble his mouth a little bit. It's like, fine, your funeral. and give you some basic information for a place you might be able to go to run into some area boys. There seems to be a kind of abandoned building nearby that tends to be used for some of the younger members of the area boys to kind of meet up and consolidate the groups that work as kind of pickpockets or you know, information kind of brokers, that kind of stuff. Basically, I'm trying to figure out the word for it to describe it. It's the the street youth, sure, the street youth of the area,
Delinquents.
the young gang members to meet up and take care of their stuff, rather than the older
Okay.
members who are, you know, probably a bit deeper into the entire, you know, like criminal enterprise. Not that they're not
That's
probably
fair.
doing terrible things also.
No.
Also, I'm gonna say this just in case. I only brought 1,000 Naria with me.
Alright. Currently I have on me 2,000.
Okay.
We might want to stop by a bank.
Well, no, I have more. That's all I brought with me.
No.
So that way, if you're
Same.
pickpocketed, you don't
Yeah.
risk
Mhm.
losing everything.
That's fair. Well, usually
the
if I get pickpocketed, I just break their fingers.
Yeah, the rest I left at the hotel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I-
but if you're pickpocketed by a gang,
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, we were literally going to look out for ne'er-do-wells. I just wanted to make that clear up front that that's
Yeah.
what I was doing.
I have my 2,000 on me. I have left nothing at the hotel.
That's fine.
except your lizard.
Except my lizard, unfortunately.
They
You
wouldn't
can't
let, you,
take
they
them
wouldn't
with
let
you,
him
I'm
take it
sorry.
out.
That's an extra crime.
It's not fair.
You don't have a license for that lizard.
Oi, bruv. The
It's not
fucking
your lizard.
orc kid comes up. Oi, bruv, you got a license for that lizard?
You didn't pay your lizard tax.
You didn't play your lizard
Yeah.
tax. Why were you? Why,
He'll
what do
be
you
mine. Just you wait.
Mhm.
He will be mine, Alucard.
Mhm.
I want that damn lizard.
Why do you want this lizard so bad?
He's funny.
Can't wait to hear about the
But you just want to
growing invasive lizard species problem in Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle's destroyed because
You
of the
see-
fucking
You
lizard.
see, all of a sudden you see the lizard just like divide in half. There's two of them. It's like, I
Oh
did
God,
not
they're
know that did
triple
that.
lizards.
Mitosis, you tell me.
He's like, oh man, didn't see that.
Lizards.
Didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, the
Uh-oh.
lizard you got is actually just a guy.
It's
Little
a
lizard
shifter.
suit.
Oh, I thought you meant a shifter. It was a guy in a
It's
lizard
just
suit
a
and Knox
shifter.
couldn't tell. That'd be very funny.
Just a dude.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to try to go meet where these rapscallions are? Is that the next plan, or maybe switch gears to something else?
What do you think, Ari? I mean, we could we could go to the shops, but that's like lame.
I mean, I agree that it can't do too much harm to go talk to the area boys.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll start going to the abandoned building. I'll start heading that way, just jogging.
Great.
I'll
Keep
follow.
up.
Well, why don't we take our break here, because this will go well, definitely speaking.
Oh yeah, no,
Uh-huh.
totally, 100%.
Yeah, we're gonna
I
get fucking
agree.
killed, dude.
So if you do need a drink, snack, or bathroom break, go ahead and get them, and we'll be back in a little bit to see what happens with this. And
I
what's
really
happening?
should have put a tag on you guys.
Yeah. We're gonna meet the little orc boy, and he's gonna be like, all right, bite the curb, bruv.
Bro. Don't
Ah.
knock over things, adventure.
Oh lord.
God
Oh.
damn it, adventure. Look, you there you are.
The area boys got him. Poor bastard.
He's having an adventure.
She's having an adventure jumping and knocking into things. She's silly. All right, anyway, all those things. We'll be back in a minute here.
Yeah.
We're going to see how things go here. All right, we're back. I'm just going to ask briefly. We're going to kind of turn back to everybody. Are the three of you just going to head back then? Unless you want to do something else, Frosty would recommend going back to the.
Yeah, I would suggest we go back. We do a little like recuperating planning, but I think at some point we should go to one of these marketplaces and try and find any information from specifically foreign mercs who may have been hired by someone with this description.
The
I mean,
possibility
we can
exists.
stop at a marketplace on the way back if you want.
I don't specifically remember where they're located.
The ones mentioned were the
They
Amulet
were kind of
Market.
out of the way.
Amulet Market is over up here.
Yeah, that one
Yeah, the
a
dude-
little too far.
Leventus store
doo-doo-doo-doo
is
arms.
the opposite end of Papa than where you are, so that one's
Okay.
farther on. And let me see what it's named. Sorry, I've got to I'm referencing the map and the books here at the same time, just because.
You're good. You're good.
And the other store, because I never remember the names of these places, is in
Is it
Igege.
D?
The
No.
I know you said
Dudu
Leventus.
Oja.
I don't even. That's not even on the locations
B.
thing. Is
So
it?
that's
Where is
up here in Igege.
Oh yes,
Up at the top.
yes. So at
so-
some point we'll have to swing to the Leventus store.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Leventus
we can go
store.
to, like, F.
Yeah, F's a lot easier to get to.
Which
like-
I would say we maybe wait until we have your vehicle, so we don't have to keep spending money on taxes.
Well, my vehicle should be coming in tomorrow.
Yeah.
At
So
some
I think
point.
we could wait to do that until we have your car. So I'm good to just go back to the hotel and
Yeah.
discuss
But
planning.
those were the major markets that were mentioned about what you were saying.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean there aren't other places to shop. or other places to go.
Yeah, of course.
But those are the ones that you might be again. It's buying guns in general, buying guns in quotation, guns that you might find elsewhere. That's what the Duo Oja is basically. It's the
Mhm.
larger just arms market, so that's probably a little bit more black markety than the other one. The Leventus store, very nice, got a lot of stuff there. Probably a great place to find things like AK-97s and a lot of pistols and stuff like that there. So, a little more above board. And then of course the Amulet Market, which you might find more people that are dealing with magical stuff.
Tomorrow we're gonna have to go all the way up to A, back to the airport.
Yeah. So that's I think we hit F first. So and then we go to the airport tomorrow.
Why don't we have you roll your information check if you want to do that now?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that on the
for
way
Kane.
back.
I'd help, but I
So-
am computer illiterate. Well, I just
Yes.
have bad computer skills.
Well, also you wouldn't be doing it in the car because you probably won't be on AR doing that.
No. I can technically use AR. I just take a -2 dice penalty.
Yeah, which it would be even worse.
It would they would put me at a -3 to roll that.
Yeah.
But I will also
So let me.
tell you, just as an alternate option, that if people want to know for some of these things trying to gather information, you could also throw it out to various contacts you have also, and some of them might be in the field to be able to give you information too. So I'm just reminding you that is a possibility. Certain people,
Would-
while they're not local contacts, some of them might know some people or be able to ask around for the proper things,
Yeah, I could phone one of my contacts.
Yeah.
At a
I could
non-inconvenient
reach out
time.
to Dick, who's a Mixers Johnson, and see if he can find anything out
Yeah.
about the main guy we're looking for. Since at
Because
least
I
he's
could reach
in
out to
the
my
States.
fixer contact as well.
Mhm.
So we could reach out to both of those to try and double up.
I just don't know if that's going to cost and what it's going to cost. And I'm
Yeah, that's the
extremely
issue, right?
light on
Mhm.
funds. But let me. The hell is my computers? Computer, there we go. So, boop.
Hey, that's one success.
-1.
2 successes.
Better.
-2. 3.
Oof. I think that's a glitch as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so lucky.
Tragic.
-4.
Okay.
No, is the 0 a glitch? Because you only have 1. I thought you needed half.
Oh, is it half? thought
Yeah,
was
I think it is
Half
half.
of them have to be
ones.
ones.
Yeah, half.
Oh, I might be
Yeah.
confusing it with
And
wad.
-5.
That's unlucky.
That's a critical.
There, yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
That
right
there
I
is.
choice.
will spend in. Or what? I think you can turn a critical glitch into just a glitch.
With an edge.
Yes,
Yeah,
with an
I
edge.
mean,
edge.
if because of the way Tentis is doing it, just to see how high you get, there really aren't rules for that. And it feels kind of weird to punish someone when they like have a 1 in 6 chance of getting a glitch at the end, or a critical glitch at the end.
Well, you can
choose to
stop at any time, can't you?
Yeah, I
yes,
could
technically.
have stopped.
And let me take a look here.
90% of deckers stop before they hit it big.
Before they rig it big.
But I'm not a decker either.
Oh, true, you're a rigger. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the kind of problem. Is I'm
99% of riggers quit before they glitch it big.
I'm the substitute decker for the group.
You're the best we got.
I'm
You know how to
heavy
turn a
double duty.
computer on.
Sheesh.
Okay, so here's the thing about it is that critical glitches don't really give you bad information on an extended test. Usually speaking, they have you either come up with a null on the result or maybe have to restart or something like that. You know, you run into some issues with
Okay,
that.
so it's not.
And normal glitches just basically, they basically say it reduces your successes, basically you get a glitch. So there isn't necessarily like as much of a negative for extended testing glitches. Just to let you know the basic rules is. Yeah. So basically, if you just took the critical success, you wouldn't find any information is what it would be. I'll kind of say it like that.
I mean, I could try again later too.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
So it's up to you if you
I'll
want to
just
take
try.
it or not. It would just
I'll just take it for now. And
Yeah.
Just,
It's
I'll
just-
try when we get back to the hotel. Maybe the next thing
Again,
is spotty.
it's one of those things is your character definitely would have looked around, not been able to find anything, but like mechanically, you know that the critical glitch basically canceled out kind of what it is,
Yeah.
you know.
I'll probably just wait till we get back to the hotel, try one more time, and then go to bed.
So you can find information. All right. We will have your contacts do something here too. I have to look into where are you in 5e contacts?
My fixer is a 3-3.
Yeah, I'm
Or
trying
my Mr. Jones. I'm sorry, my Mr. Jones is a 3.
to, Mr. Johnson.
Johnson.
Yeah.
I'm
My
Dick's a 3-3. Yeah.
I'm trying to find the section that talks to me about doing tests for contacts in this goddamn book.
Oh,
Where
there
are
is.
you?
I know there's a section for because I was looking it up before.
Hi, Grunt.
Give me a second. Let me see
Is
if I
it
can.
in you? Contacts. Okay. Connections 1 to 12. Loyalty 1 to 6. Using contacts. Okay. When a character asks a contact for information, there's a chance the contact may already know the answer. Make a skill test using your contact's appropriate knowledge skill, plus the link attribute to determine the contact knows something exactly. The contact social limit applies to this test. God damn it, that doesn't help me because contacts don't necessarily have.
no.
I know there is something on this. Where the hell is it?
That's the thing. In the contact section, they do actually stat out an example contact. So they're kind of supposed to, but also that's a lot of
Well, they
work on
do
the GM.
in the one of the books, not the main. Or no, one of the other books has an extended contact section that does.
The character doesn't care one way or another for picture content get involved in the story. He's willing to use it not available. Yeah. The test is successful. Contact knows information.
Using contacts for legwork.
Okay. If the test fails, the contact doesn't know anything. He can still ask around to learn the answer. The contact makes extensive connections plus charisma. Social test after 1 hour.
Information, contacts, connection plus loyalty against the threshold set by the GM.
Where was that?
Fast look up online.
Okay.
I'm not sure what page yet, but we'll...
Yeah, it's gotta be one of the ones under use contacts, I'm assuming, but yeah, they give sample ones. So if I would give like a sample fixer or Mr. Johnson, I could use those here definitely for the information from the
Oh, here we go. Using contacts is 387. Legwork. Primary function.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, legwork.
Yeah.
I found it. Okay.
It's under
I was literally
legwork.
just got to that section. Let's see. Make an extended connection plus charisma. Social. Oh wait, if the test fails, the contact doesn't know. No, that's that.
When a character asks for connection information, there's a chance that the contact may already know the answer. Make a skill test using any of your contact's appropriate knowledge skills plus link to tribute. Well, that doesn't help.
Yeah. And so they're supposed to be statted, which is a whole thing.
Yeah.
We can use some of the basic stats here though, because there's a basic Mr. Johnson, there's a basic Mr. Fixer though, to Fixer here. We can
Yes.
kind of use those at least for now.
That's fair. Having to stat all your players' NPCs sounds like it's such a pain in the ass.
So a standard.
There's
Mr.
a Mr.
Johnson. Yeah.
I do have some.
Mr. Johnson's on 392.
Yeah, I found the both
Stat
of those.
block.
And the Fixer.
Okay.
So I got a Fixer and a Mr. Johnson. They're both there too. Okay. So it is information would be knowledge plus attribute, which in general would be. Which attribute is linked to the knowledge? Is that just logic, I guess, most of the time?
It would be either logic or intuition.
Okay.
Yeah, logic and intuition are the two different like knowledge stats. I think intuition is for
Great. So who are you asking for what? Because you have a Fixer and a Mr. Johnson. Are you asking him the same information or different information?
I'm asking my Fixer for...
You're Mr. Johnson.
Mr. Johnson, sorry. My Mr. Johnson for any information, see if he can find any information on the guy we're looking for.
Samuel. How about you, Naomi? Are you doing the same or going for the other guy? For Kate?
I'll go for the other guy.
Cool. Okay. So I will see here. All right. I will roll some checks here for each of them then. We'll start with the Mr. Johnson, who, let me see what his connections information would be. There's his stats. Well, we're not rolling that. We're rolling his logic, which is 3.
Sorry.
Plus, let's see here. Let me see which one of these is appropriate.
Let me look at the knowledge skill section. It tells you which categories go to which.
Okay. Cool. I think that might apply for a Mr. Oh, there's the Mr. Johnson. Sorry. Wrong page. There it is.
Yeah, his stat block's on 392. So logic would be a 4. It's like
Logic is 4, and unfortunately, Did you say what kind of Mr. Johnson you had, just as a question, or not particular?
I didn't know there was different kinds. So.
Well, it's like who a Mr. Johnson is someone that is you're getting a job from, but it could be like, is it a corporate Mr. Johnson? Is it government Mr. Johnson?
I did not specify.
Yeah.
I specified for mine. It didn't go on the sheet though. So you just didn't put that. No.
Okay.
Here we go. Knowledge skills. So, academic and professional only use logic, and interests and street knowledge use intuition.
So I'll go for logic for Samuel. So let me roll some dice, and I'm just trying to see if any of the knowledge skills that were on here would apply. I don't know. Let's just see what I roll for. I'm just gonna roll something basic. We're just gonna roll that here. Okay. So
That sucks.
yeah. So unfortunately, your Mr. Johnson will inform you that he doesn't know anything. He can attempt to look into things, but that'll take some time. And that would be basically also like probably cost you a little bit if you want him to look into things.
I'll tell him. Let me put that in the back burner. I'll get back in touch with you.
Yeah. So
See if
it's
anything
the
else pans out first before spending money on it.
yeah. So this is how I handle it is the initial check of do I know something? I will tell you there's also like an increase in the number of successes they have to make because they're not from this area, but doesn't mean they couldn't have heard something.
Right. Well, this guy I don't know where he's even originally from, so.
I'm going to say probably not Africa, but we don't have for sure.
Yeah, well, from what she's saying, he's a foreigner. So, you know. Because this was about the guy that, she's that
yes.
we're trying to find.
Well, he got 0 on the checks anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But, okay.
I was just
so
saying.
for Kayan, I can look at the fixer you have, and the fixer's basic stats actually has something which applies here. I'm going to say this is intuition because it's more street-related things, but also on the basic stats here, it has fences 7, where I'm going to say, you know what a person that sells stuff in the black market can kind of be called almost sometimes? A fence. I'm going to roll 12 dice now.
Yeah. That's what offense is. Wait, what?
But what I mean is like the fixer actually can possibly have stuff on the Kayan, basically, from the information you have.
Okay.
It's a good matchup, is what I'm saying. But let's see what I roll here. Wow. I rolled 1, 2, 3 ones, so not a glitch. Cool. But only 4 successes.
Oh,
yeah, 4 successes in there.
4 successes. Let me see what that equates to on here. All right. Okay. He'll be like, Kayan, I have heard that name before. Not very often. Very rare one to hear about. Was a while ago when I was helping with some stuff going in and out of Lagos a while ago. I know he's a Hawala that he does tend to work down in the port area. Some of the locals might be willing to share information for the right price, but be careful. I know that from what I've heard, that tends to be a very common name. So, you have to know who you're asking for more than just asking the name.
Cool. I will thank him.
Yep.
And then I will.
If you want to look into me more, I can if you give me a little time. Probably need a little bit of money to scratch some wheels.
Yeah, let's start that rolling. How much money would you need?
Let's see here. Depends on how much you want to know. I'm going to say. I can dive pretty deep into it. But I'll say for some basic information, where to find him and all that kind of stuff, I can probably get that away for you for, let's say, is your fixer right?
Yeah.
I'm just checking your rankings here. Loyalty 4 was it? And
Yeah, loyalty 4, and connection 3.
normally I'd say like around like 500, but I think I can get you some good stuff for, let's say, like 300. We'll say 6 if you want me to dive deeper. 6 or 7.
We'll do I'll give him 700 to do a bit more of a deeper dive.
Gotcha. Check back in with me tomorrow. I'll see what I can find.
Alright, sick. I will relay what I have learned to the party. And by the party, I mean
The only two people we have there with
my good friend, who I definitely known for a long time, and then this lady who hired us.
Yeah. So,
AKA 2 people I barely know.
anyway, so you're still going through the city at this point in time, and basically on your cab here, your Okuda. And while you're kind of going along, you'll notice that some traffic's actually stopped in front of you. You're still a little ways away from the hotel at this point in time, a couple little bit ways. And you can see basically a group of men is actually out and blocking the street a little bit. And they're harassing a big yellow bus. There's like half a dozen vehicles to separate you from the bus. And you can actually see as these men are actually beginning to drag people out of the bus into the street. A bunch of young men and women. Who are looking a little messed up as these people in AK-47 are dragging them out of a bus. You can see kind of like Jane here, Frosty. She's definitely kind of like getting biting her lip a little bit as like yeah, they're throwing them into a back of a pickup truck. These people they're just taking out of a bus. One of them, a younger girl, kind of run towards you and gets pretty close before she is grabbed and drug away. And then Frosty basically shakes her head and says, "That's it," and starts moving towards them. We'll pause it with you guys. We'll see what happens with that. Anyway, children. Broken down building.
Are we getting into some hazard pay here?
No.
I'm not helping.
I mean,
I'm not that nice of a guy.
That's fucked up, man.
I'm definitely gonna help.
Mm-hmm.
Alucard's like, yeah, that's crazy. Counterpoint, not my problem.
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, pretty much.
This happens all the. I'm from the freaking Barrens. It's like this kind of shit happens all the time.
Yeah, well,
this is a little bit extreme than what happens where you're from.
Counterpoint, I see a dude who needs his kneecap blasted off.
True. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Barons are bad, but they're not like Lagos bad.
This is
not this bad. But
this is like they're like kidnapping a bus full of people bad.
Yeah, that's. Barons is
not
like,
just
yeah,
one
you might
person,
get stabbed.
a bus
You
full
know,
of
in an
people.
alleyway somewhere.
Yeah, you know.
Might get mugged.
What kind of country would do that?
Yeah, no, that just makes no sense. That's how you can tell this is a work of fiction.
Anyway,
So we were gonna beat up a bunch of children? No, no,
yeah.
no, I'm kidding. No.
Oh, hell yeah. Who would win, one punchy man or 20 children with AK-47?
20 children.
So, you'll approach this abandoned building, and you'll see a group of like half a dozen kids. All half of them are human, the other half are orc. All with the AK-97s like strapped across their backs. You know, a little large for them, ranging from pretty young, maybe you're thinking like like 6, 7, or 8-year-olds to like one of the biggest one there, maybe like 10 or 11, as they're kind of sitting there, and the big one, the kind of 10 or 11, which is kind of bigger orc kid who's got a couple of like looks like he's kind of like a little muscular, kind of like beefs himself up a little bit. He's got this like one scar on his cheek, his first of many, proudly kind of displaying it, kind of like holding out his cheek towards you, kind of like puffing it up, and he's like, "Hey, foreigners, what are you doing here?"
They do not all talk like this. There's no way.
They're all vaguely Australian.
There's no way, dude. What do you think, Ari?
Who did
How
you
do-
learn English from?
Yeah. Who dared teach you that accent? Come here. Fucking like grab him by the collar. Tell me, who was it? No, I'm kidding. Do you want to do the talking or should I?
I'll start.
Alright.
We are looking for information. We're
Well, why
wondering-
didn't you say so? They're looking for information. Boys and I can get you information here. As
Oh,
they're
really?
gonna all kind of like get up, like it looks like they are trying to be intimidating, but they're
Yeah,
not
but they're a bunch of fucking
really.
kids.
They're a bunch of kids.
They're a bunch of snot-nosed like dweebs. Not scared of these.
They're local delinquents.
Yeah, pretty much.
What kind of information you need? You need something to go bang, something to go bang, or something to go bang. And he's making hand gestures. One of them was probably gun, other's explosion, the other is sex.
Naturally.
Oh.
Aren't you like 13? Aren't you kids young?
He's gonna say something in you were thinking one of the languages here, and all the kids will kind of laugh a little bit. He's like, "Yeah, young, sure. So come on, couple couple
Yeah, fair enough. No, we're not really looking for anything to kind of go. We're looking for a guy. All right, what did he look like
Thinking-
again?
A silver-haired elf. Oh no, sorry, a gray-haired elf with silver cyber eyes.
Yeah, that.
sounds like something corpo. That'd be good. You have to go to the island for that. You think he's up here in town?
We heard rumors.
Look, the boys and I, for enough Nari, can help you out. We know where all the good women are. We can definitely show you where all the good guns are. We can definitely help you look out for your elf. Right, boys? They're all kind of like nod along.
Do they seem like they're being genuine, or they're just like, yeah, give us money and fuck off, or we'll kill you?
I will require a check for that one there, and that would be intuition plus.
It's judge intentions.
Yeah, judge intentions. If they have it on the thing, you could use some judge intentions.
Oh,
That's a
that
lot of
was
successes. I'll give you that. That's a pretty good roll there for judge intentions. So Ari, you can kind of sense that. Certainly speaking, they are being generally truthful, but it's kind of one of those things of probably not respectful, truthful. So it's sort of like they could, but doesn't mean how well they'll do it, kind of thing like that. I guess is the best way to say it.
Yeah.
You it's not that they can't do it; it's that you don't know how well they're actually going to do it. Can't tell by that. But you know.
How about this? I'm willing if you're in 3 days, we will come back and we'll see what kind of information you have. As an that you can gather on this elf. If we'll give you 500 an area up front. And if you have information when we return, we'll give you 1,000 more. How does that sound?
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
Do we remember the guy's name, or did Frosty not tell us?
Yeah. His name, in case you need it, will be Samriel Lockwood.
He'll kind of shake his head. and kind of like talk to another one of them and have see like, and then you'll see again he'll speak in you really can't tell if it's Yoruba or Igbo, but he'll like kind of talk to the other kid, and you'll hear in amongst it mention the name Samuel Lockwood as if he's like telling him about something too, and the much younger, much smaller kid will kind of shake his head very rapidly, and then kind of go running inside and stuff like that. Pleasure doing business with you, my foreign friends. Again, if you need any of those other things that we can help take care of, or perhaps one of my young friends here could be a guide for you around the town.
I might swing by later.
Which of your which place are you staying at?
I don't know if we want to tell him that.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, we'll come back here in 3 days.
Yeah, we're gonna be running around town pretty much for the next few days.
Excellent.
I sleep in a dumpster.
He'll kind of like he'll be like, your money and business is welcome.
Yeah, fair enough. I can pay unless you want to. I know I'm carrying more on me.
Basically, 500 is I'm fine. Like, because that's the thing, I have that much, so.
Okay. Fine then. If you want to take it off yours.
Yep. So I'll pay. I'll pay him 500 naira.
Pleasureful business with you.
Yeah. It was nice meeting you.
Mm-hmm.
What was your name?
Oh, to you, it's. Sorry. My brain just broke there for a second. I'll have to give a name for him. Sorry.
Gotcha, bitch. No, kidding.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's coming up with stuff on the spot.
Yes, and it's the problem. It's the problem that there's like I do not know African names very well.
Yeah. I mean, if he has a street name.
I was trying to think of a good street name too. You know what? I got a good name. It's Mr. Slug. I go by the boss of these damn kids.
Mr. Slug.
Aye.
You got a good
put
head on your
his one
shoulders.
fist to his hand, like slug someone, like punch them, kind of thing.
Yeah, naturally.
Slugsworth over here.
I like you. You got a good head on your shoulders,
exact
kid.
same thing, Slugsworth.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we're gonna get along.
Mm-hmm. All right, you can head back towards.
We got some local hooligans looking around for us.
I mean, technically speaking, if you hung around or if you asked, it does turn out there's another local hooligan who works with them that the other group has already met.
I know. I figured.
Yeah, the other the other orc kid.
Mm-hmm.
I gathered, but
Look,
All
they
right,
have a
well.
network.
y'all have a good night then. We're gonna head out.
All right, you can start walking back, and you will kind of hear there is a loud disturbance and lots of screams coming up from up ahead along the road to one side.
Before we get to that point, I will say to Nox, by the way, we should definitely be prepared to be jumped when we return.
Oh yeah, no, I'm already on it. I'm like reaching into my bag and pulling out my shock gloves and putting them on.
Oh no, I was talking about when we return in a few days.
Oh, I thought you meant like soon, because I completely figured we were gonna get fucking jumped immediately.
When they were screaming, I also go, yeah, well, it's also right now.
It's like, oh yeah, also now. Should we check on that, or
probably?
I'm probably going to be calming them, going, "Hey guys, if you're anywhere near."
If as you're saying that calm, you'll look at like the street sign and be like, "Huh, right there."
All right then. Keep up, and I'm gonna start running ahead
Doing something stupid.
because I have running with a specialty in sprinting.
Oh, nice.
So I'm just gonna be like dashing towards the building.
So, anyway, yeah. We can switch back to the other group because you are technically nearby.
Yeah.
Just because I made that way. Just insert you there, put you down there in there.
He's like, man, there's a lot of screams coming from my building. That's weird. Anyways, back to the hotel.
I mean, things converge if you really think about it. You know.
You were in that area. You didn't go far from the hotel, and this was getting close, as I said.
No, we were walking.
You were
so-
walking, yeah.
Yeah.
So Jane gets out her pistol and aims it at the man who was trying to pick up this young girl and points it at her face and basically yells, "Get away from her." And then you'll see 3 other men with AK-47s kind of raised up, stepping up towards
You mean
Jane.
Frosty?
Sorry.
I think you've given
That's
us
her-
her real name. I think we knew that already,
She probably
right?
would have given you her real name by now. Honestly, she
We
just goes
also
by
heard-
Jane.
Well, I
Uh,
and Naomi heard her referred to by the guy we met that she
Oh,
met
yeah,
up
yeah,
with.
yeah.
as
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he
yes,
did.
true.
He
true,
did say
true.
Jane. Yeah. So.
Yeah, he would have used her name, and it's not like you would have been outside of it. You don't remember her last name, but she's Jane Frosty. Frosty being her moniker for Shadows.
Frosty the Snow Woman. Got it.
Seeing this, I would like to try something.
Sure. They're yelling something in you assume by the language Igbo.
Okay. Cool.
You get the sense that these
So-
might be area boys, though. I would say, like, too.
Okay. Cool.
You know, the local
right,
gang,
I'm just
basically. that controls a
reading
lot
an
of stuff.
ability really fast.
Yeah.
Could do one of 2 things. I'm gonna use this ability. How many men are here?
There's the one that Jane has a gun to, and then 3 others who have raised their AKs, basically.
Alright, cool. Alright,
Seemingly as like a standoff, at least this point in time,
Sick. The 3 in the back.
Mhm.
This is gonna be risky, but I'm gonna use my commanding voice ability, my adept power, which I take a complex action to give a simple but forceful command, 5 words or less, to target, and then making an opposed leadership charisma against their willpower and intuition. If they succeed, they use their next action to carry out my command, or they stand confused, your discretion. Using this on multiple individuals, you would take the largest dice pool among them and add 1 per target.
Okay.
So I'm targeting 3 of them. And my command simply is run away now.
Okay, let me get their stat. I knew I saw them somewhere. You provide things for me in a weird way. Where are you in here?
Now, I need to think. Did I bring my gun? I'm not sure I did.
Probably. You probably brought
I
a
would
gun.
think that you would have brought something.
Okay,
with you.
then
But we know the
okay.
streets are not safe, so.
That's a good
Yeah.
point. Okay, yeah. So I would have my gun sling.
Because you were in
slung
human
on my
form the whole
back.
time. You could just have it on your back.
I very specifically have a sling so I can carry it on my back. So
We need to get you a little derringer so you can use as a bird.
Okay,
Oh, true.
there we go. Cool. Hi, area boy gangers. I have your stats. Okay, so what was the stuff here?
So they need to make so I make a opposed test with leadership and charisma against their willpower and intuition.
Okay, so willpower and intuition for
You
them.
use their largest pool, and then you add 1 per target. I'm targeting per additional target, so I'm targeting 2 additional people. So this would be a willpower plus intuition with a bonus of 2.
Okay, so that would give them. And is that just 1 roll or?
It's just 1 roll.
Okay.
And then I make a leadership charisma against its.
And it's an opposed test.
It's an opposed test.
I think I just accidentally closed something. That's fine. I'll worry about that later. opposed test. Yes, there's.
You know what? I just looked at that judge intuition test, and just even though I got half of my dice success, 4 of them were ones. So like that was actually close to a glitch. I just noticed that.
So I've got their roll set up then, which should be the
Okay.
correct number for them of intuition plus
Now,
willpower plus 2.
now, leadership is a social skill, and this is my first interaction with them. This technically would fall under first impressions, as written by first impressions rules. However, I'm going to ask you if you wanted to work like that.
First impressions would
So
be
we
Oh,
give me
for
a-
like specialty.
It gives me a +2 on social tests in a
Yeah.
first meeting. Up to you if this works on opposed tests or not. It's not 100% clear on that.
What does it say? Just tests in general?
I will. It just says for relevant social tests.
Because basically, what you're trying to basically get them to kind of calm down, kind of leave, kind of thing like
so
that.
I'm using my adept power
Yeah.
to force them to use their action to run away, to flee.
Okay.
Which is why I'm asking if you don't want this to apply. I'm leaving it up to you.
We'll call that situational, and I feel like
Okay.
this is a good point in time where it logically feels like it would work.
Okay.
Because basically you're trying to like overpower their wills. and
Yeah, I'm
basically, like,
overpowering
get out
their
of there.
will with
Yeah.
my innate magic.
I can say we can kind
Okay,
of.
I have my roll set up.
Sure. Go ahead and roll yours, and then I will roll mine afterwards.
4 successes.
Cool. Let's see what they roll. 1 success for
All right,
them as a
they
group.
use their
They
action.
didn't botch though.
They use their action to flee.
Okay. No glitch for them. Almost a glitch. Yes, they're unfortunately their 8d6 was not enough. So they'll be fleeing for now. How long do they flee for?
1 round.
1 round. Okay.
So it puts them at a much. It puts this guy at a disadvantage. As his buddies just fucking start running.
Let's put this. I'm going to make a note here. Oh, I did make a note there. Of course, I made a note in something, and then I like missed my own note. I'm like,
Nice.
I just noticed in my notes I put the page where that stats block were for them. Yep.
Hell yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. Let's see, how many men were there? Take her. She's yours. I don't want any trouble.
I'm gonna see. What does Frosty look like she's about to do?
Probably cap somebody.
I will roll a judge intentions if you would wish me to.
Sure. Sure, judge intentions would be fine.
Okay. Oh my god.
That's
Holy
Oh my
shit. Holy
Wow.
shit.
that's pretty good, man.
Why can't I roll this good in 5e D&D?
True, actually, dude. You let me go
Why do I
crazy.
suffer rolling constant 1s in 5e?
Yeah, 9 successes out of a 12 dice pool. That's actually so crazy.
All right. So. I'm gonna figure out what happens here with this and her. Okay. She seems quite like upset by this entire thing, certainly speaking. But she hasn't shot him yet, I'll put it that way.
Okay. Okay, so I have a chance to either stall this until some backup arrives or de-escalate.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you also have some backup in the taxi that's probably going to be starting to do something in case.
Yeah. I don't know if we should gun these guys down though.
Oh, clarifying question: are they on the bottom floor or did they move somewhere?
This is out in the streets.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I
Yeah,
thought they
this
were
is
still
outside
inside.
this is outside the hotel.
This is like a little ways away from the hotel, basically, as you were kind of getting close to like you guys were probably like 30 minutes away from the hotel by walking. They were like
Yeah.
in traffic like 10 minutes away.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
you're
I thought they were inside. That's my fault.
No.
okay. She goes. She turns towards you and goes, "Watch him."
All right.
I'm going to have her do something then, because she's
Watch
kind
him.
of upset. Yeah. Okay. I have to. She got something. Sorry. I should have looked up what she was going to do here, but I forgot that she was going to do something here until I saw my notes. Sorry about it. That one would be good. But which of these is the correct one of that? Cool, great. I'm gonna roll some dice, I'm going to say here.
Okay.
And she gonna do something. There.
Start blasting.
Okay. I have to calculate numbers.
Always good when that happens.
Cool. Okay. We're doing that. And we are choosing that. Okay. She probably has that for her skill. Let me just check skill ratings and stuff like that. Yeah. Cause would she be max? She wouldn't probably be max, so we'll do that. Anyway, I'm gonna roll a shit ton of dice here.
Cast fireball.
Not quite. Anyway, I'm just gonna have this dice pool occur. Don't worry about it.
That's okay.
It's a lot of d6s.
That's a lot of
That's a lot of
d6s.
sixes.
You will see her arms glow with massive amounts of
Yep.
energy and stuff like that, as she just is like, there's rage in her about this entire thing. This is like,
Nice.
she's probably a lot. You got a sense that she's probably very stressed out by everything that's been going on. This entire thing has been driving her a lot by this time, and this place kind of sucks, and
It is a shitty city.
and they really, especially this local gang, really mistreats women, and it really has just
Yeah.
been probably working on her since like the airport a lot, and probably a lot of the people have been talking to her, so she's just basically unleashing something. Anyway, I don't
Oh,
know
those
if
three
I
guys
need
explode.
to roll. They don't technically die because
Technically.
so she basically threw off a very powerful version of the spell, the stun ball.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yes. So, anyway,
By the way, if you want to do a target number, you just do like greater than 5,
okay, thank you.
and it should 24d6 greater than 5 should calculate out like how many successes you got without having to.
I have to remember what I roll for drain. Because you gotta roll that.
Yes, you do have to roll drain.
It's on the spell, I believe.
It should be in the spell. I don't know what.
I mean, I know what it is for her. It's force. That just roll the force for
it might.
damage. I
For
can't
damage, and then she has to.
Yeah.
Determine
Right.
effect.
Effectively, it's
Drain
stunned.
calculation
Effectively, it's
is listed for
stunted.
each. The drain value determines using the force, and listed calculations of a number be lower than 2. After casting a spell, you must resist the drain using a dice pool for drain resistance according to tradition. Okay.
And
So
she has to try to soak it.
yes, he's gonna try to soak it. I'm not gonna lie, she might fall unconscious. I'm gonna just roll some dice here.
That's fine,
Anyway,
probably.
I'm just gonna roll some dice. That'll be a secret roll, just because it's fun. There for that. Huh. Okay. I'm just gonna roll. I don't think
Problem
this.
is, if stun damage gets too high, it rolls over to physical.
Oof.
Yes. Greater than 5. 2 successes. Great. I need to see your.
Could be worse.
How much knocks you out?
That depends on your body, I believe.
Yes, it's been a while since I've looked at a lot of these things here, and I sort of have a character sheet from her. Let me put it that way. So like, Nami, you're seeing this. This is the most impressive display of magic, probably the most powerful display of magic you have ever seen. You know, this is like far and beyond what your average mage could do. This is definitely something that stands out to you. Anyway, I need to quickly look up your stun, which I think is calculating stuff for stuff under character. Is that final calculations? That's where it is. That's what I'm looking for. Cool, great. Hi. That work. Tell me where your physical stuff is. Here it is. Every character condition monitor tells me how much they can take before they fall unconscious. Final calculations table on page 169. No, confined in the final calculations. Oh yeah, here, cool. Willpower divided by 2 plus 8. All right, that's not bad. Okay. Cool. She's conscious. She's not looking great. She just got like,
Nice.
she looks like she got hit by a truck, you know? Like,
Very
it socked
cool.
her back. So probably like, you know, took at least half her bar of stun in one spell in blowback there.
Oh, my lord.
Don't do that more often than I need to. Ooh. Ouch.
Can we tell what she did?
I think I can tell. This might
You
not
guys
be a
will hear
normal
everything
fast
go
person.
quiet, and this like kind of like there was like honking horns and noise and screams, and then everything in the area went quiet because everything over there is unconscious right now.
All right.
Oh, I guess I
Sick.
don't need to do what I was going to do.
Is this guy I'm watching still up?
Yes, he was unaffected. He was out in the area. It was basically
Yeah.
everything over at the bus was basically taken care of, you know, which the guys ran back towards the bus. That's where they came from, you know, to go after this person. So when they ran back with the others.
Well, I look at him.
Run.
What's he look like
Just
he's...
say run.
I'm just gonna tell him you should probably leave.
He'll kind of like look around. He'll kind of like look back, kind of look towards you, look towards both of you, and give a look of like, it's pure hatred. It's pure hatred towards you. Kind of sneer a little bit, and then start standing up and then like turning around and like kind of walking backwards away from you.
By the way, you said there was like a traffic jam.
There is.
Certainly
I
a
would
bigger traffic
I
jam
would-
now.
I would try to climb on top of a car to see what I can see.
Yeah, there's a bunch of unconscious people. Half of them are like, you know, actually, there are also some people running out of a van. I think the people in the van were probably the only ones protected by this. You know,
Probably.
I think the van probably blocked it. So the people that had already been thrown in the van now are like getting out, like are like looking outside there. Unfortunately, probably some of them that were being drug out, you know, and grabbed are like unconscious. maybe some of the bus are still awake and trying to get away, you know, so it's like a mixed bag. And the ones that are getting out are like trying to help their friends and stuff like that too. Because I'm not going to lie, it was a very big force effect, and like I don't think
know if I want to let this guy get away.
I wasn't gonna roll to have them soak this with the amount of dice they'd have to roll. Just like you're probably unconscious.
God, do I want to let this guy leave?
No.
You've seen what we
What are we
look
bringing to
like.
do with him?
Well, I have a thing I could do, but it's
Is it called
maybe
a
not
gun?
a thing a good person would do.
I mean, Ari and I should be there soon if you want to just keep him in place. You could like break his
I
I
legs
mean,
or something.
I'm gonna jump. I'm jumping into my.
You know what?
Do I
She
see-
cast a spell. I'm also gonna cast a spell. Why not?
flying
Okay.
drone.
Do I see Naomi and Frosty?
Sure, you can see the
Yeah,
two
how-
of them.
how
They,
close
they're
are we
like.
now?
So what I'm going to say is, think about it like you are a block apart. That this bus is in the middle between the two of you. You're basically coming from the other direction. But like getting up on one of the cars and kind of looking over, they're like you can kind of see them because the bus is kind of off to the side. It was kind of driven off to the road, so there's kind of like the area where you can see this van had set up next to it, and there's kind of like an open area in between the bus and the van, and people were being drugged out. And there's a bunch of people lying on the ground there, and then you can see the two of them almost like a straight shot down from you.
Actually, do I want to cast a spell?
How fast can I get to their location if I sprint?
Yeah, I will shout to Nox. They're over. Hey, I see them. See Naomi and
They're-
Frosty. They're
Other than like one guy that's kind of in between them that seems to be kind of walking away from them, moving away from them, there doesn't seem to be any open, but you can't really tell if that guy is like friend or enemy. He's just a random dude as far as you can tell. He's armed, but a lot of people are armed around here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone here is strapped. So
Not
there's
not
really, like-
everybody, but everybody that seems to be like some kind of authority, you know, and who knows if that's a positive or negative.
About how far away are they? And can we get to them quickly?
I'll say like 500 feet.
I'll roll
probably in
a-
a couple of
a
turns.
running test if you want me to. I'm just trying to get to them as fast as possible.
Sure.
Alright, let's see
With a
what
couple
happens with this before I decide what I do.
Okay,
With that, then
they're
I'm
gonna take a little
try
bit to
and
get
call
to. I'll
Ari,
say so. If you
or
wanna...
call Alakir. I'm
Yeah.
Ari.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey guys,
but,
we're over here.
because this is because this is a tense situation. This is the fun thing about my drawback. Basically, if I need to do something in a timely manner, I need to roll for it.
Nice.
for
Ah,
communication,
that's
for tech.
Hell yeah.
That's rough.
So,
Like I said,
Let's see if I get a success.
Nope.
That's exceedingly funny.
That's really good.
Wrinkled witch.
This is me trying to call Alakir.
So
Oh my god. Oh.
You're getting bad network.
no,
Eh.
We're
Okay.
still unconscious. You just pass out from the stress.
Ari, do you need something? It's rare that you call me.
Oh,
Oh,
no. Oof.
Hang up immediately.
Dial.
Who the hell did you call?
Something
None of
you
your
might have. None of your business. It's something you might have to deal with later because he just called the wrong person.
Christ.
Mhm.
Nice.
Meanwhile, I like I said, I jumped into my
Mhm.
one flying drone. I'm having my mosquitoes. I'm just gonna say,
With that, I'm
protect
just gonna
the
follow
area
Nox.
to them.
That's fair. I mean, you can try and keep up with me. Do you want me to roll running or no?
Go ahead.
Alright. Am I allowed to apply my specialty in sprinting here if we're only like a few hundred meters away?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Groovy. Specialization applies. Behold.
Oh,
That's it.
nice.
That's
Ooh,
it.
pretty good. Okay, cool.
Hey, dice pool of 14. Oh, right. I hit my
minute.
limit.
I'm going to try and keep up, and I'll roll mine. Me as well. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way, blood.
Unfortunate.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I have 5 dice. It's not horrible. I guess it's
Yeah.
about. One
But your
six
limit's
is about
also
average.
lower than mine.
This guy's spec'd into sprinting.
Yeah. Listen, I can run fast and I can hit hard,
A
and I'm
speedy
dumb as
guy.
bricks.
I mean, my big problem is my strength is 2.
Yeah, that's fair.
At 3 in running, I just have a strength of 2.
I need to find a way to get my limit up. I'm gonna get the most out of my high dice pool.
Okay. So Naomi, what are you doing then? What are you doing this turn?
Man, I'm debating between 2 things. And in classic fashion, they're both things my character would do. I'm gonna roll one of these. Okay, I've decided.
Oh, I will say this. You do see that I have my drone that has the taser on it.
Well,
So just so you, if that affects your thinking, that's just letting you know. 'Cause I can zap the guy for you.
Oh, I see. So you can use edge to break your limit. As
You
long as you
can,
use
yeah.
all hits rolled. Huh. How many hits did I get for that? It would have been 9. It would have been 9 total if I'd used my.
Okay, I'm not gonna do a thing that would make this that would be an evil action in many D&D games, and I'll just try and signal to have the drone tase this man.
You could just say it in comms. I mean,
Yeah, I'll just tell you to tase him.
I still can monitor comms, through my drone.
Okay. I guess go
'Cause,
ahead
I'm also
and roll
realizing I
your
forgot
taste
to buy a
attack.
taser.
He's technically running away at the moment.
I'm jumped in, so
Mhm.
I got to look at.
If this misses, then I may do my thing.
That's fair.
Oh yeah. Okay. So,
Just
you
blow 'em up.
increase.
I
increase the
cast
distance.
explode.
Yeah. So for the running, you increase your distance by 2 meters for humans. For each success you get.
Okay.
So basically, you're running at like 14 extra meters per turn. Jeez.
Yeah. That's not terrible.
I just got to see what I have to run when I'm jumped in. Roll when I'm jumped in.
On top of your agility times 4, which is your base rate.
Okay, so my agility times 4, that's 4. So 6, so 4 times 4. So 16 meters per turn at base.
Right.
Plus 2 per success, so that's plus.
I'll let you know these were all a group of orcs. So big tough guys.
Ah. Oof. So I'm running at 30 meters per turn.
I'm running at 26.
Cool.
I'm not that much slower than you.
Yeah, sure. I guess you have a high base agility.
I do. I have a high agility, whereas a low strength.
What do I roll?
So
Sorry, this is my first time actually rolling for them. So
You run at
Just
30
trying to
meters a
figure
turn. It'll take you 5 turns to get there. We'll say to get all the way across. We'll say because he was like 500 feet away from where Joe was. So in a couple of turns you'll get to the bus if you want us to be there. And then after that we'll have to figure out from there. So this guy might be like tased and/or spelled long before then.
Yeah. This guy will probably be
And
taken
again,
down.
everybody watching out here, sorry, it's taking a little bit of time. We're trying to get,
Oh God, it's so
It's a lot to get used
complicated
to.
to roll some of these things.
we're trying to figure out stuff. It's sort of like we generally know what we're doing, but again, like trying to still generally newer. I haven't done 5th edition. I think ever. I've done 4th edition, but I might have done
I've
5th
only
edition before.
played
Well,
4th edition.
I'll arrive about 1 turn after him. I just did the math.
Nice.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
where the hell is it? Sorry, these books aren't exactly intuitive either.
Yeah.
No, the books are terrible.
No,
What are
I
you
may or
looking
may
for?
not have a screenshot.
I'm trying to
of
figure out
how
what
to
I
cast a spell.
have to roll for, and if I have any bonuses for using my
Yeah.
drone, because I know I'm hot simmed in.
Well, certainly, Naomi, you might want to talk to Frosty about stuff with your display, though. But how much you want to tell the others about what happened is up to you. Also,
Yeah, I think this stays between elves.
yeah, it was a very impressive display of magic. We'll put it just that way, because it was not only did she knock all of them out, she knocked all of them out with one attack. I'm just saying, I technically had some more dice stuff to roll, but it's fine. I rolled enough. I think she would have probably like edged it to re-roll some stuff and things like that, but it's fine.
Is that accounting?
I have a feeling every time. I have a feeling that like every time I roll that critical glitch when I try and use a computer, I'm just gonna call her again.
Well, you did specifically try to make a call to someone. I'm just saying, just maybe you hit the wrong number.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
But we in the business called foreshadowing.
Why do I even have her on speed dial?
I mean, it's on your contact list. I'm not going to lie.
I know. Yeah.
Contact list.
We love our contacts and how many of them we have.
I mean,
How many of
it's
them I
attenuated.
could have had, but I chose not to.
You chose sanity. It's fine. I accept this.
I chose just to have 3 really good ones.
I also have just 3 good ones.
That's fair.
And I clicked roll and nothing's happening.
Nice. That's so cool.
Just for some mechanics, yeah, that contact is the one I said is a mystery. It's also they have a connection of 6 and a loyalty of 1. That's what I put.
Big connection, low loyalty. That'll be fun.
Yep.
Tend to soak. Where do you check your drain?
I'm not gonna lie, story-wise, they might have more connections, but that's as much as you'll get out of them, kind of thing, like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's 100% fair.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, why aren't you working?
I love when the cheats don't work.
Yeah. At least we're
It's
finding the
super
problem
cool.
now. You know.
Yeah,
Sure.
you can figure out why.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Better now than later.
it's not working.
He might have to manual roll.
Yeah.
Again, if you do greater than if you do 1d6 like greater than 5.
I'm very happy that you scared everybody away because
Oh.
it made doing this easier. Because as soon as she had an opportunity, she was going to do this. She just needed the opportunity. You gave it to her like 3 seconds into this battle.
No, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was hoping to keep a low profile.
That wasn't calculating properly. Oops.
But, I did take this because I'm like, I can do some funny
Yeah.
stuff with this.
Look, stress has been getting to her. It's been a lot of very stressful few days. This is like, she's finally breaking a little bit. It just happens to release a gigantic ball of knockout.
I mean, she's probably been looking for this guy for a while, and
Yeah. I just fixed something on my sheet. I forgot that I had physical indomitable. My physical limit should be 8, not 7.
Okay, cool.
I just fixed it for future reference.
No, that's not it.
Good to know.
Oh, yeah. I have something like that for mental, so I have a mental limit is +1.
Yeah, make sure you add the +1 to the side there. I didn't.
I did. Yeah, I already.
Yeah, well, I'm stupid.
I already figured that out.
Okay, so let me try this. Because I know where are you?
So what's the plan for Nami? For what you're going to do in response?
Right.
Like,
If the taser doesn't work, I'm gonna cast Control Thoughts.
good to know. Just want to make sure.
Okay, here we go. Let's try this.
Cool. Hey, things rolled.
Oh,
It was
Wow.
a success.
that was a very. Yeah, that was a bad roll.
Well,
Wow.
Yeah, it could
Good
have been worse.
news is that he's technically not trying to dodge out of your way. He doesn't see it coming. He's being tased by what, like a mini drone?
Yeah.
So
Well, a small drone.
a small drone, yeah. He's not really going out of his way to dodge out that way, and has turned away from you. Like, this is at the point in time where he was backing off way to turn to run, to like kind of go away. He wasn't quite running, but like power walking, kind of going a little quickly away. So he wasn't in a full sprint at very least. So you're tasing him in the back, so he's not gonna dodge. But I do need to then have you roll damage, and then I have to
You gotta
roll
roll
to soak.
Yeah.
Then.
I don't think you roll damage. I think it's just the standard damage of the weapon.
What's the taser has
you
a
roll.
die pool.
Oh, does it?
Because I was gonna buy a taser and I was like, nah, I'm never gonna need a taser in this game.
So you add the successes of the hit to the damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then you roll the damage though too. Correct? Am I remembering correctly?
Let me double check that.
'Cause I thought
I'm going to combat. The basics. I should have-
damage is 7S.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seven
that's
stun.
So
Right.
Mhm.
I didn't think you had to. I thought it was just an automatic depending on head or something. I don't know.
yeah, I thought the DV was automatic, and then you rolled the soak rather than you know.
Yeah, you rolled the soak. I think it's just automatic the damage.
Let me see here. Types of injury: physical damage, stun damage, wound modifier, modifier,
attack,
special
defend.
damage.
So,
Okay.
yeah, the attacker's net hits.
Two rangers
add
fire
the
the
attacker's
rifles.
net hits. Add the attacker's net hits to the damage value of the weapon to determine the modified damage.
Okay,
value.
it is.
Then
it
you
is, yeah, it is the damage.
Yeah,
You
so you just-
modify stuff too. Yes, so cool. So
yeah,
yes.
so you just add to it. You don't. Yeah, you don't. You don't
So
roll
13,
the damage value.
13
you
P
just
of
add.
damage. You roll your body plus armor. Gets 4 hits, reducing damage to 9 box physical damage. So
Yeah. So the
So
pulsar
for
is
this one-
7S.
yes, I have to look into gear they have. Okay,
And
I
it
have.
is -5 to armor piercing.
So it is
Mm.
Okay.
armor piercing. You said -5 to armor?
Yeah, it says AP -5.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out
Yeah.
some things here. Because again, it's conversion. Good old conversion. Making sure I'm doing it correctly.
-5. I'm pretty sure means that it has negative AP.
Yeah, I think.
So
Yeah,
so basically, if he's wearing armor, it basically does 5 less damage.
I know, but
Effectively.
I'm figuring out which of, because it's in the conversion rules. It doesn't mention anything about it's the 2 armor values. So I'm figuring out which one it applies to. You know,
Unless
because
unless one
should
of
be
them
the
has
exact same.
unless one of them has a plus, you take the higher number.
Yes, that's what I'm figuring. But I was trying to look up
yeah,
armor.
if they're wearing multiple armor, it's only the highest one applies unless it has a
That's
plus
not
and
what
adds
I'm
to it.
talking about, but okay.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Where are you? Street gear. Project grapple, electronics, gear listings, clothing armor. So it's just a standard armor. What was the normal thing before? I don't know. Great.
Oh, okay. What the negative AP does is it adds to 5 dice basically to the number of dice they roll. Adds 5 to the number of dice they rolled. So that's how that works.
Oh, so it's got negative AP.
Yeah.
So
That's what
it
said,
doesn't
yeah,
pierce armor very
-5.
well. Yeah, gotcha.
Negative
Cool.
5.
Sorry again. Just
Body plus modified armor plus 5, basically.
there's just things that are on the character sheet that I'm trying to compare it to that I can't get very easily, and I'm trying to figure that out, and that's the problem I have. Because again, I have a 4E character sheet for the area boy gangers kind of stats. All right, so I'm guessing that would be body plus armor plus 5 that they'd roll against it, and how much does it do?
7. So
7.
probably not going to do anything if at all much.
So let me add these numbers together. Maybe. What?
Technically, you got 8 because you got 1 success.
Oh yeah, 8.
Yes. I'm gonna have to look up the 4th edition core book here just to check something.
Still can't believe I rolled that.
No, yeah, no, that was a horrible roll.
On 12 dice. I mean, I could have edged it and re-rolled failures.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, I think this is correct. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is with the 3 numbers added together. Body plus armor plus the plus 5. So here, I didn't do the greater than 5, so I'm going to count this manually. 1, 2, 3, 4. They soaked 4. Because I rolled a lot of 4s.
So he takes 4 stun.
All right, cool. So your stun should be 8 plus half body? No, stun is 8 plus half will. So he's still awake. He's been stunned once.
Damn.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
yeah,
still half of
Also,
basic before the
I
will
can
bonus.
monitor his condition because he's been hit.
Yeah, I'll cast Controlled Thoughts. I have to remember the motions of casting a spell. Hold on.
Sorry, we're trying to remember stuff here, and I'm trying to like.
Yeah, no, honestly, like,
Spell casting's a
this
little
game-
complicated.
It's very
I mean,
crunchy.
everything in this game is complicated. That's the one problem with
Yeah.
Shadowrun.
And then you use
Gotcha.
some 4E stuff in a 5E game, so...
Okay.
Well,
They're
there's
mostly
stuff,
the same.
it's
Choose
mostly the
spell, I've done
same.
that. Choose target, I've done it. Choose spell force.
Yeah, when you click on it, you should be able to put the force in.
So I'm not gonna put so I've got the force input is where it's supposed to be by default. Then I cast the spell. I have no situation modifier. I'm not raising the limit, not increasing drain. I don't have any drain resist. So I get 6 successes on this.
This game loves you. What the hell?
This isn't fair.
Well, you rolled. Is 14
gonna-
spellcasting correct?
I don't know.
Uh,
I don't think it is.
Spellcasting
Because
force
it might actually be.
Magic. Well,
And I think there's a limit, too.
Oh,
e-
that might have been. Like, let,
yeah,
me,
it's your force limit.
let me see how many dice you rolled.
Uh,
That doesn't. That's not roll. See, this is the problem. Is seeing the results is not easy. Here we go.
No, this sheet is also not the easiest.
yeah.
like highlighting the successes and trying to like see that it doesn't like do it like before like in other stuff.
Yeah,
where it, like,
you should
shows me-
not have a 14 in your spellcastings.
No.
Spellcasting it's in your skill.
It put a
right?
6 in my force, which I think is where that plus 6 is coming from in that equation. So we can
Oh,
take
okay.
that out.
Magical skills.
Oh no, I think that might be accurate.
No, actually, I think this is correct.
Yeah,
It's
because
based off
when you
your-
because that's the thing. Like adding more force does just make it harder to resist. So
Yeah.
But it also ups the drain, I think.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because it's based off your magic.
It says
then
It
you
does
heavy
look like it
invested in
rolled 20
spellcasting.
dice for you, though, is what I'm going to say, which doesn't seem to be the correct number.
No.
Let's see, because willpower then trainer should be. Huh.
Just going to say that does not
I'm gonna
seem like the
open-
correct number.
6
Open
plus
Chummer. We're gonna roll on there.
4.
I'm gonna do a test.
Mm-hmm.
I think it rolled. 1, 2,
God, I love
6,
obscure sheets.
10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. I rolled 20 of them.
Yeah, force is supposed to act as the limit. It's supposed to just
Yeah.
be spell
Yeah, that's
casting
why
this is
that's why
not
they're being limited
mapping
to 6
right.
successes.
I don't know why it's
because there's
made
also
out of
4
5s in there.
14.
Yeah, so yeah, that should not have been 14. That should have been 4, or this should have been 10. Wait, where'd that plus 10 come from?
I don't know. I don't know where these numbers are coming from.
Huh.
I think it's doing it. How do you roll your test twice almost? Because it really should be if your spellcasting is your magic
think so?
6 and your spellcasting 4.
Hold on.
Spellcasting
I
couldn't
think I
possibly
know-
be 4. Spellcasting
hold on, I
is not
think
even this whole
I-
thing, right?
Well, your spellcasting skill is what I mean. What your spellcasting
My
skill?
my spellcasting skill is a 10. It's a 4, so I roll 10 dice for that. I think that's where it's messing up.
It's rolling it twice. If
rolling it
if your rank in the
that's
skill
weird.
is 4 plus your magic of 6 is a 10, so you should be rolling 10 dice, but it rolls
Yes,
it twice.
it's rolling it twice. So we know what to look.
If we just assume right now half the successes at least, you got 3 successes. So what does 3 successes
Well, there's
do
also a
you?
bunch of. Why is it rolling?
No,
it
but
twice?
he got 4 5s as well.
I have-
So it's like
yeah.
he got
we could probably say this is a success.
That's weird.
Yes.
Why is
What
'Cause
does
even if
that
you
do and what
remove-
does hit resist?
Let me
with?
put it this way: even if you removed
So
4 of
that's the problem with
successes,
control.
it's still a
Thought
6.
It doesn't say.
bonus compel.
wait, what is
It's-
it,
I think
resist?
it's the
It
number
resists
of
with-
rounds that it
Yeah.
lasts.
Oh.
It's a sustain.
Well,
spell.
Oh,
is
there's
resist-
no.
It is
Resist?
resisted by willpower.
Yeah, so he has to roll a will thingy.
Oh, is that for all magic?
Yes. Well, all
so-
manipulation.
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 Depending on the spell,
Gotcha.
you either have to roll
Let me
versus
find
body
the
or will.
manipulation rules.
Physical
Okay.
spells are body, and mana spells are willpower. Though
Yeah, so you would
manipulation, mental spells tend to be
You'd
willpower.
roll against a mental spell for this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Where's your
that's neat.
willpower here? Great, 4 dice. Okay, I'm gonna roll some 4 dice. Which is not a bad willpower for the guy.
That's
you know,
actually pretty good
yeah.
for a normal
Yeah.
guy.
He in fact glitches. No,
Oh,
in fact, isn't that a
damn.
critical glitch? Because like
Yeah,
you know,
I think it is.
Yeah, with no
Well,
successes. Yeah.
My command is to knock himself out.
Slam your
Whatever
head
that
against the
critical
bar.
glitch does to him happens. Does he just
Sure.
kill himself?
No, I mean you asked him to knock himself out. He'll just
Might
like.
have a little brain damage
He
after
beats
this.
himself with his
So,
gun, I guess.
I'm just gonna say for fun that what he does is when he does that, he runs off to a nearby building, climbs
Oh,
the building,
nice.
gets up on the roof, and then just jumps off, and then he kind of
Nice.
like whacks on the ground, and he will be unconscious from him jumping off of a roof. But he did that. He's alive, ish.
Now I have to roll my
Barely.
drain resist.
Well, I would
Hold
also
on.
automatically know if he's alive because I have a. Since I'm using it,
He's horribly
done
wounded from this.
wirelessly,
Um,
I have a condition monitor, so I know what his condition actually is.
Now to
Does
roll
your
drain,
condition
I assume I
monitor
just
tell
press
you
this
if he has a
drain
brain
attribute
hemorrhage?
button.
Try the drain attribute
Yes.
button. We'll see if it does it correctly.
Yeah.
Because it should be based on your tradition, whatever your
Yeah,
your
which I
version
would
is.
roll with plus charisma.
Oh, okay. So this spell is sustained,
Yeah.
meaning it basically lasts as long as you continue focusing
Yeah.
on it.
I assume you would have focused on it until he does something to knock himself out, which would be
yes,
off the
yeah.
building. You know.
Had this devolved into a combat, he may have put a bullet in his own brain.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, I think he
Um,
might have actually done it with critical glitching. I'm not going to lie.
So okay.
He did roll 2 ones on 4 dice. That
So what
was
is the drain on this?
so bad.
Drain is
force.
make sure.
So it'd be-
make sure the
so you're
drain is
taking
correct
6.
on this.
You'd be
It's,
taking 6 drain
Oh,
right now.
okay. It's
Okay,
sorry,
so
I made a mistake. It's a
I guess it
manipulation
becomes
spell, so it's a
6.
logic plus willpower. You actually get a higher.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
two
gets
stacks.
he gets extra dice.
Oh, he might have rolled.
So I
logic.
would. So it's
Logic
asking for
plus
drain. I
willpower.
put 6 in there, correct?
Wow, his logic
Yes.
is 2.
All right, I got so I rolled 3
3.
successes.
Huh. Well, it says incoming drain was 5, or do you go off the drain resist?
Oh, does it rate? Oh, hold on. I think it might.
Oh, I think it. Oh
roll
yeah,
it
it rolls it
already.
automatically.
auto
oh
rolls
shit.
for
Draw
you.
Okay,
drain
so I
resist.
take
Yeah.
5 of that.
Well, actually, no. You rolled 6 successes on the drain resist, so you're actually
Yeah,
fine.
it said incoming
shit.
drain 5, drain resist 6,
So why-
6
why do I have-
successes.
why do I have wounds? I haven't taken any
You
damage.
might have accidentally clicked on something.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
possible you just
this-
click something by
this sheet is
accident.
wacky.
So I
You
think
can't
when you first,
manually give yourself
yeah,
wounds.
because I
Yeah.
think when you first.
Oh, I see why it rolled twice.
Hmm.
When I imported from Chummer, it puts the spellcasting skill in the bonus applied to test. That is
Oh.
incorrect.
Oh, I think he's still. Is that still a critical glitch?
It's still a critical
that's-
glitch. He
Because
got
that's 3 ones out of a
he
6
got
dice
he
pool.
got one success, which wouldn't
Alright,
be
I
enough to
think he-
cancel it out, and he still got a critical glitch. So
Mm.
So nothing changes.
no, nothing
This poor
changes.
fucker.
He's still
Okay.
got
This
the
poor bastard.
he's still got the critical glitch.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
I rolled the extra
Well.
2d6 and it didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I almost feel bad for him.
because it looks
Almost.
like I'm assuming you roll. Has he rolled 12 dice to resist drain? Because I assume that's your.
So looks like it rolled it automatically.
It looks, yeah, it seems to roll
Sitting
it by
around.
Yes.
default when you cast your spell.
So
which I think
it
is
looks like it
fine.
rolled the resist drain automatically. when
Because
I
what?
cast.
It's
Yeah, it
charisma
does.
willpower
Yeah.
that you roll for drain. So
yes,
yeah.
it's my
so, yeah.
charisma willpower, so that's
So,
correct.
Yeah.
So yes,
Yeah,
it did roll it automatically. It was
Okay, we
you
figured
had-
out it was an import issue from Chummer.
Yeah.
It was a drain of 5, and you actually rolled pretty well because even with 12
God.
dice, rolling 6, you were taking stun damage or something there
Yeah.
too, which they can recover with.
Yeah,
some
but I gotta
resist.
look
Yeah.
cooler
So-
than her. So
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
yes.
It's a contest.
Anyway, we're a little over time here because we're trying to figure out some stuff here. We'll say
I
that
love
Yeah.
everything
when
has been
cheats don't
resolved here.
cooperate.
Like, better now than the heat of like an actual
better
combat.
now than in a proper we fucked up combat.
This could have been really
Yeah,
fucked up
true.
combat. The thing is, it was meant to be like a little bit of a challenge, but like you definitely like overcame it in a very interesting way because you, as I said, she thematically I was going to have her do the big old giant ball of stuff, but she needed an opening, and you gave it to her like that. It's like you're
Yeah,
welcome.
it's Perhaps
nuke
like I
stuff.
built a certain kind of backstory and took abilities that would enhance that kind of backstory's functionality.
You don't think the people that were unaffected by the spell are going to go around spreading that there's a mage walking around nuking people?
I mean,
I'm not saying
they
it
probably
won't
will,
spray
but
around.
the alternative to that is I don't want to shoot a bunch of civilians.
Here's the other
I'm not
thing
saying
too-
we should, but I'm saying like
So,
we should be prepared
he-
for consequences.
Here's the other possible consequences that could go down, and you probably know all about it. This entire group, there's probably a bunch of area boys. Area boys are, of course, our good friends here. By good friends, I mean the horrible sex people, the Igbo, and they kind of don't like women being mages. So
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to kill
It's
a
like
lot
a-
of these guys.
it's like it's like double bad, because like not only woman beat them up, woman used magic on them. So
Yeah,
this is
a
gonna
lot of these
be-
guys are gonna have to die to teach them a lesson if they come and attack us.
but for now, probably basically the only one that might know something, he probably needs a hospital as he's lying over there.
He did just jump off a building.
Yeah. Someone should.
I'm
probably
going to
do
tell you, he
something
jumped
about
off a
that.
building like face first too.
I don't think he's gonna be able to talk.
Not for quite a while.
You might have some brain damage.
You might leave the town before he gets to be senseful. At least for him, he's kind of probably out of it, and he's probably the only one that really knows what happened because again, like you had the 3 people just kind of run away, and then they exploded.
Yeah.
So they might suspect something, but they don't necessarily know anything theoretically. Anyway, yeah, we'll leave that there as an interesting resolution of that entire thing. And as I said, Naomi has a nice conversation with Frosty at some point in time, but both of you have gone on interesting paths to learn some information that could help you out. So that'll be fun to resolve all of that. The quest continues. We'll say that, So yeah. Anybody other than Wyrm have a shout out? Because I'll throw Wyrm shout out into chat if not need be, not by.
Nah, I don't got anything worth shouting out.
Yeah.
I'll turn things over to you, Wyrm.
Yeah, I'm Diamond Worm. You can find me on twitch.tv/DiamondWorm or at DiamondWorm on Twitter, Blue Sky, and YouTube. Next stream will be Friday. I don't know what we're gonna be. No, yeah, I think we're gonna be playing We Need to Go Deeper, right?
Yeah, we're talking about trying that out since we all have it now, and that is a fun one to try out.
Oh, this good.
Yeah. Anyway, hi.
Okay. Also, just a side thing. I did find out what sustain does because I'm like, that seems broken if you can just sustain it. While you're sustaining a spell, you take a -2 dice
Yes.
penalty to all tests.
I
So-
Oh,
took
yikes.
because I have a decent amount of sustain spells. I took focus concentration, so I can
Yeah.
sustain one spell without taking penalties.
There's also
Nice.
like
See.
foci that can also sustain for you too, so you can like pay a lot of money to have a magical totem that'll sustain for you too. That's another option. But yes, it's basically you can sustain multiple spells and cast multiple spells, but the more you do, the more dice pool penalties you get. You know?
Yep.
I looked at the spells. I'm like, I should probably take this thing.
I mean, like
I was just curious about
There's a lot of
because
buffs are sustained.
mhm.
I'm like, you can just sustain it indefinitely. Oh, okay, there is
So
a
you
drawback.
sustain
Okay.
until you go. I know you break sustaining when you go to bed.
The other thing that I'm going to say
Yeah.
that I was trying to be confused with, but I finally figured it out, is there were 2 armored values in 4th edition and 1 in 5th edition.
Yes,
so it's
they
basically
made
the
it a
average,
lot
I think, of the
simpler.
other 2. Yeah, it's just 1 fun, but it's probably the average. So technically speaking, I rolled in with 1 extra armor. He should have had 5 rather than 6, but didn't really make a big difference in the
That's-
taser thing, honestly. He might have had
Yeah,
1
he
more
would have
damage.
possibly taken 1 more stun.
Yeah.
Probably still wouldn't have been enough to drop.
You dealt 4 out of his... He technically had 10 stun because his
Yeah, I
willpower
would
was
have
4.
dealt 5 then,
Yeah.
so it
Yeah.
wouldn't have made a difference.
Still would have gotten him close there. The pretty good hits still
Yeah.
knock someone out, and I think you get penalties too at that point in time. Maybe I have to look at wound penalties. It's been a while. There's a
Yeah,
level.
there are wound penalties.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get cumulative like -1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I think before you die.
Every 3 wounds you take, you get a -1.
So
Yeah.
I think it's 4 wounds for the first one, and then every 3 after that. Unless I'm looking
No.
at my boxes wrong.
and also that doesn't apply to everything. Like I think like soaking it doesn't apply to and stuff like that because they're not like when you take damage you don't get worse at resisting damage because we're not assholes.
There are
That's
some
fair
games
enough.
that do that.
True.
There are.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to me. Hi, GM here. That's average. Good night. Welcome. Check out my channel. Stuff linked below. If you want to see older episodes, they're archived over on my YouTube channel along with all my other tabletop related stuff. I'll be back tomorrow to do some tabletop related stuff, maybe some gaming. Check out me on Friday where it'll be more gaming, tabletop, and of course Friday friends with Wyrm. Social media, supporting links, all that stuff's in progress. If you're watching over on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and all that kind of stuff too. Cool, great. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your evening, and please join us next week for more exciting adventures. Some more crazy stuff. I broke here in the middle of the stream. You guys, you had me where you made fun of my accent, and it just broke me for a minute. It really did. I love that. All right, bye, everybody.